Okay, hello everyone and welcome to Quantum Black. We're going to start with some very lovely introductions. First, we see two men sitting at a bar where one of them gets a ping on their phone with a mission report from Quantum Black, codenamed Dead Waters. Diego, as you grab your phone, what do you look like?
Diego doesn't own a phone, but he's kind of like in his token. He wears a jacket, which is kind of like a cargo slash fisherman's vest type coat, with lots of pockets. He's got tattoos all over his chest and arms. He definitely has like a gang tattoo on his like face by his ear almost. He's got piercings, slicked back hair, very tanned as he's been spending a lot of time in the jungles of late. And for someone who might be watching, and definitely what an irritation to Quantum Black, he does not own a phone. The best that they've been able to do is give him a beeper or something like that.
I was going to say, unless you threw it away, Quantum Black definitely would have given you a standard issued phone after your last mission.
He left it back in Florida.
So then, rather than a phone, again, as you say, unfortunately to Quantum Black, having to resort to older technology, you check your beeper.
I hate this thing. Edward, you hold this for me. I'm going to get us another shot.
What do I need with that? What do I need with an old brick? You know, just because I don't like these new fancy modern guns, they're not too unreliable. Doesn't mean I need doesn't mean the communication technology is I need ancient communication technology. What's next? A carrier pigeon?
That would suit me better.
Perhaps lucky for Diego, almost a minute later, if you were definitely given one as well, and assuming you didn't throw away yours, Edward, you get the same exact ping on your phone for a mission titled Dead Waters. And feel free to describe what you look like.
Edward has black hair. He is probably his token. He is dressed in camo. There, probably what we would in his mission. He is a little bit. He's not elderly. He's not a young man. He's middle aged. Build little grizzly. Probably tanner or darker skin because he spends a lot of time outdoors. But definitely very English in his look. He is a proper British gentleman. Well, maybe not a gentleman, but a proper British man at least.
And before I begin describing the mission parameters with you two at a bar as you get these pings, where in the world is Jess right now?
Jess is a little north of if people are in Brazil, and I assume she would have gotten a ping to her phone earlier that she needed to head south because her unique expertise were needed on a mission and further details to follow. She is working on loading up her plane with Tori taking the lead on that, and she sees an incoming text and sighs heavily. Tori, can you stealth? No, Jess, you know that's your expertise. Crap. And she arranges Tori to drop her off at whatever the nearest location to the information given on her phone before she receives her following information, I assume, later.
Which the following information for all of you is as follows. Mission codenamed Dead Waters. Quantum Black cargo is being ferried from overseas aboard a ship titled the Sangrado do Mar. It has recently gone quiet, as the captain was meant to radio in every 3 hours on the dot, but they've missed their last 2 check-ins, and any attempts to reach them have been dark. It continues on reading, "You will be our first response team before greater governments become alerted to the situation. The ship isn't only carrying our cargo, so keep your weapons close at hand. We don't know what's out there in those waters. Main priority is to secure the Quantum Black cargo by any means necessary. Should this fall into the wrong hands, then you will be blamed for the next big shitstorm that decides to hit the US. Second priority is to secure the greater ship and find out why the crew's gone dark. Once secured, a cleanup team will be en route to take over. Secure the cargo at all costs." And that's what it reads for Edward and Diego. But at the end of Jess's little information blurb, there's a little addendum that says, "You're the only one we could reach with enough seniority. Your lead on this mission. Good luck."
And thus, a chain of curse words in multiple languages ensue. And I assume Jess would have been, in case anything happens, this is an important thing, and be in the area, and shit hit the fan. You get to go in. Lovely. Okay.
Classic case of unwanted responsibility.
Precisely.
Definitely.
And
She would message back with information on any drop-offs as far as boats or locations of where it was last seen, and figure out where their boat to get to where they need to go would be.
All of you would receive coordinates, and you would receive directions to insert dock here in the lovely area of Brazil, where a boat, a little inflatable boat, is waiting for you to stealth through the waters. We'll say it's waiting for you in Rio de Janeiro at a random dock, where you all eventually make your way. And
what
I believe it would be
boat are we going to be getting onto? Like for like the ship?
It's a cargo liner.
You're going to a cargo ship on one of these bad boys.
Okay.
And I imagine Diego and Edward are probably the first there before Jess. And so, Jess, you eventually roll up to the dock where a very clearly hunter-looking figure is sitting, rifle slung over their shoulder, and a more tatted-up kind of cartel-looking member, which you've had run-ins before with, are both getting this inflatable boat at the ready.
Before I even say hi, I eye what kind of weaponry they have on them. Because that's a dead giveaway what kind of fighters they are.
You can give me an investigation.
Okay, hold on. Hey, it looks like they're not out.
Other than the rifle from Edward, I think Diego has a lot of concealed weapons.
Okay.
I don't know if he does.
Edward had a pistol for backup on his, but he primarily has his big old-fashioned bolt action. What time have we never did look up for the name.
I forgot to search it.
And it's been over a year since I played the character. But character
Lady Mary. I never
it's a Remington model.
It's like a R700.
700.
Yeah.
Remington old bolt action thick, powerful rifle.
I think even with a one, you would see for me, I've got just like a knife on my belt, a big Bowie knife.
Okay. Now I'm wondering if I should have had Tori come to drive the boat. Hold on.
I don't see why you couldn't retcon that. You'd go follow her.
Could I? Let me see. I'm just going to.
It all depends on where you want Tori to be. Did Tori tag along, or is he back dealing with everything else?
Well, he dropped me off here, so it makes sense that he'd be able to come along. But I think that I will just have him do what he's doing, and regret my decisions. Fine.
So if Edward and I are kind of like already on the boat, like, and we're just kind of lounging. Diego's a smoker, so he's like burning through cigarettes, just stomping them out once they're done, and depending on how long it's been waiting, he's just chilling. Do I see when Jess arrives, and is any sort of obvious entrance, or once you get dropped off, are you just taking like a local cab or grabbing a bike, or what are you doing to get to here? Would I notice you?
I mean, eventually, yeah.
You definitely would at most notice a figure walking down the docks towards the boat, and they're like the only lone figure walking here.
And looking you up and down, either like she's checking you out or looking for weapons, one or the other. We're not sure.
Mm-hmm.
How tall are you, roughly?
I'm
just curious.
1 Asian in height.
What?
Probably taller than Wei, but shorter than myself.
Like 5'4" or something.
Yeah, 5'4".
Okay, so I am a little taller than you because he's 5'6".
Yeah.
I'm going to just stomp out my cigarette and Edward, is this lady, and I'll point very obviously at Jess as you're approaching, she's the one we're waiting for?
Hold on. The last time we had a contact, it didn't go very well as he starts to turn. Yes! What brings you down? It's like, good to see you. What brings you down here, though? Thought you were heading back to States.
Oh, I head all over the place, and what brings me here is probably the same thing that brought you here. I'm trying to. We were in Mexico together, correct?
Yeah. So until you some kind of magic teleported you out. Crazy stuff. I don't know how it works. Diego knows that stuff better. I saw the god.
Wait. After Edward says Diego does that stuff better, Jess gives him a look. And, like, it clicks in her brain.
Esto es asombroso. This is amazing. Nice to see you. I'm Diego. Señorita. Jess.
Jess, yes, that'll do. Do either one of you know how to drive a boat?
No, but I can swim.
I mean, it works. It works pretty much like a car. I mean, are we driving on the left side or the right side of the road?
In that case, I'll do it.
I can drive, but it's if you want to do it, go ahead. You waiting for a mission commander?
Rebecca wants to say yub, commander, but Jess says something else. Unless there's anything else we need, we can go ahead and get aboard.
Oh, does that mean you're in charge?
Was there... Hey, Pi, do I have information for how many people I'll be going with? Like, do I know that this is it?
If you would have requested further information, yes, you would know it's just the three of you.
Okay,
And knowing what's going on with Corvidae, you could probably get the vibe that they're short-staffed.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's just gonna be the three of us today. And is there... I kind of want to go over the details on our way to the boat again, to where the last known location was. I would get us all ready to go and have one of them read through the information we received, and then add any additional information that Corvidae would have provided me. I want to hear that as well. Would you mind going over that again for me, Pi?
Sure. Do you have the skill to drive a boat?
I do. I actually
Roll it for me.
That's why I said I'll do it. As soon as Diego said he can swim, I was skeptical even of his swimming ability.
I have one rank in drive, but he was making a joke about drive.
I have pilot, boat, and plane at 1 skill point, and I have drive. I don't even know what that was, but whatever.
Well, you got a 4.
It's literally more possible than what I am
so
able to do.
It's a pretty smooth ride as either Diego or Edward read out the mission parameters, which are as follows again. Quantum Black being ferried from overseas aboard a ship titled the Sangrado do Mar has gone quiet. The captain is meant to radio in every 3 hours on the dot, but they have missed their last 2 check-ins, and any attempts to reach them have been dark. You're going to be the first response team before greater governments become alerted. The ship isn't only carrying our cargo, so keep your weapons close at hand. We don't know what's out there in those waters. Main priority is to secure the Quantum Black cargo by any means necessary. Should this fall into the wrong hands, then you will be blamed for the next big shitstorm that decides to hit the US. Secondary priority is to secure the greater ship and find out why the crew has gone dark. Once secured, a cleanup team will be en route to take over, secure the cargo at all costs, and then Jess's extras were basically, hey, guess what? You're the leader now. Deal with it.
Sounds like the doctor has been put in charge of mission assignment. Okay, I would have requested additional information regarding what is our cargo, and can I just get it and get out? That would be easiest.
Ooh, what's your rank in Quantum Black? Because you can roll your administration and add your rank.
Hold on, I have to look this up. Okay. Administration. Wait, hold on. I have to add the modifier problem. Administration. Eek. Yeah. That went well.
Yeah. A 4? Let's see. This is going to be an interesting twist as I kind of take my question over to ask the head of Quantum Black, the man behind the name, Adrian.
Mm-hmm.
With 4 successes, do you think Quantum Black would divulge secret information?
It would operate on a need-to-know basis, and given that you're sending a team in to retrieve it, I would say that at least the size and description of the cargo would be probably revealed, but if it's something that's sensitive in nature inside of it, that needs rank clearance, that's not there, then they wouldn't provide that. If it's some sort of just to have a word stand in, let's just say an abomination or something, then they wouldn't say what that is. But
and what's Jess's rank?
I only have rank 1,
Rank 1? Okay, so you're just told that there are several crates full of supplies that need to be successfully ferried.
So it's not enough. It's too much stuff that could fit in than in this little dinky boat we're given. So essentially they're saying, get our equipment necessary or required, but you have to essentially complete the second one in order to do the first one.
Yeah, they're basically saying, make sure no one's touched our shit, and then figure out what touched the boat.
Do
Lovely.
they have another boat, or will it fit in this boat?
Has there been any weird phenomena Brazil recently? We had a whole issue before with
Besides the Aztec god that raised out from the volcano.
Diego. Has there been any weird phenomena happening in Brazil recently? Or
Diego, this is actually kind of fun for Diego, unless you remember. If you don't remember off the top of your head, I can tell you.
In what arena am I supposed to be remembering?
Well, you do remember in your mission to Miami, seeing a video talking about the Book of the Dead and vampiric creatures down in South America. And you also fought living vampire creatures in Miami.
The spirit of the devils are very active in Brazil and South America, and including all of Latin America and probably North America. But if you're specifically asking about something out here in the water, can I roll a supernatural lore check?
Sure.
No style, because that's critically important for later. But 5 successes.
5 successes. Alright. Well, this is very funny, because I need to go look at a world map real quick.
When you were saying that, random question, Diego, do as you say, spirits of devils die by bullets? Is that a thing?
It depends on what they're inhabiting. Sometimes yes.
And this is this a base supernatural, or is it supernatural lore for pagan and spirits?
That's his, focus. Is that. So it would be at a penalty if it was for something different.
Okay, so there are many spirits and tales of spirits within Brazil and South America, and there likely are ones of the ocean and the waters. But you can't recall any active killings or supernatural effects within the area, at least in recent time. Yeah. If that was a base supernatural lore, I might have given you more, but for spirits specifically, yes and no is basically the answer.
It's inconclusive. But,
right.
Given the nature, I've only been on a few assignments for this organization, but they don't seem to be ones that are of the natural or mundane. I think it's a safe bet to think that something's happened on that ship. It could always be pirates, or something to that effect, but if you have those guns of yours, I presume I can see your holsters?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. I'd probably have them at the ready. I have a question for both of you. I suspect, Edward, I know your answer, and you will probably not like this, but what about you? What should I call you? Commandant?
Jess is fine.
Jess. Senorita Jess. Would you prefer if I could manifest fog or shroud over the vessel and we go through, or do you prefer to have everything clear?
Oh, let us do. Hold on, 1 second. Hey, Pi, do we have any sort of like ship detecting like devices above on this boat? I assume we did, but I didn't clarify that before we.
Any ship detecting? Like,
Like radar?
Sonar type radar. Yeah, thank you. Radar. That's the word.
you, if you spend a style point, sure. Otherwise, no. They just gave you the boat.
Do we
Okay.
need to just follow coordinates?
Yeah,
Or-
you've been given coordinates and the boat.
Do I need to decide that now, or can I decide it later?
I would ask for it now.
Hold on. Let me look on my equipment sheet and see if there's anything. Because I have goggles and
I've got binoculars and a scope, but
binoculars. Yeah.
that's only going to help if we're within a mile or two.
Yeah.
Curvature of the Earth at sea level, you can only see about 2 miles out in the ocean, or on a flat surface.
I'll go ahead and give that to you just because I think that's going to be important. I would prefer. Oh, hold on. There we go. I think a little bit of fog is fine, but make sure it's not too obvious, I guess. I don't know.
Out of character, I should probably just double check. Are we doing like open magic, or am I limited to book 1 magic only?
Open magic.
Okay, cool. Then that would have happened. Otherwise, I don't actually have the ability to do that in the old version. Okay.
Should I need you to lower it? Are you able to do that as well?
I
No.
expect it should, but with magic, everything is in the present. Worst case, I can try to maybe create wind to blow it away. Let me think what else we can do. Can I make a check to see if there's any like fish that were like passing, or would want to have once we die down the motors? I don't know.
Sure. There's any fish? Investigation? Question mark.
It's probably gonna be really hard roll and not actually happening with anything. 3.
3 successes. So your boat, you're going through.
I'm imagining not when we're like running really fast, more like if we slow down for anything. But
well, okay. A few things are going to happen here. So you spent a style point for the sonar. Sonar is on your boat. You have a sonar. As you're going through the waters, and we'll say everything's been happening over some time. You know, you've been traveling for a while. You know, this isn't just happening 5 minutes into you guys leaving the docks. The sonar does begin to ping and go off, and as you get ready to cast your fog and look down to see, as the boat you're in slows down and just begins to slow it down, you do see a couple of fish. But for everyone else, as the sonar begins going off, and maybe Edward makes note of it and calls it out, the 3 of you do see, dead in the water, but its lights still on, a hulking cargo ship.
Okay. Well, that's
There's
not
2
big.
derelicts called cargo ships out here. I think we found our target.
I would agree to that. Can we see it in the water, you say? Which means, can I use my binoculars to get a eye on it? And roll a, let's see. Would I want to roll investigation or perception?
Well, I think binoculars would give you, a +2 to investigation.
Okay, I'm not sure what it gives me +2 to. I just saw the +2, so.
Yeah, I believe it would be +2. I would say investigation.
Okay.
I would probably also
Is
pull
it
out
cool if I
their
roll that?
binoculars. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead, Diego.
I was saying here, I would probably also pull out our statitude and start scanning the deck, seeing if anyone was on the deck.
Sure. You can make one as well.
I want to try to grab one of the fish out of the water.
Okay. Well, now I need to figure out what type of roll this is gonna be.
Melee? I think that'd be very
Sure, I can see melee.
That's funny. Are you trying to pull in Emily and Lizzie, Adrian?
You just grab at water and all the fish scatter. Jess, you scan the ship as a whole, and one of the first things you're able to notice is you're approaching via the back of the ship.
Okay.
There's at the very back of the ship, there seems to be a ramp down going into the water, and an open space that seemingly has been left open. And Edward, you take your scope and binoculars and you look across the decks, the various bits of deck you can see. It is dead. There is no sight of anyone. The floodlights are on and illuminating the decks, but
Is it
there's
nighttime?
no one in sight. It is night.
That's completely important to know for me. Okay.
Yeah, that is actually really important to know.
Yeah, it is night.
Yeah. Can
Actually, with 6 successes, Jess, you see another boat is in there too, of your make, of the one you're in.
What?
I would ping back the information to Quantum Black, what we have learned so far, along with our exact coordinates. And is there any other one? Is there anybody else in that boat?
It appears to be empty.
Okay. Then the ramp that has been lowered. My next question is it look like it was lowered? Are there any signs specifically of them getting onto the boat and lowering the ramp for themselves, or was it an inside job? Kind of what I'm asking.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can give you that with your 6th investigation. As you get closer, you do see, at least tucked in the, as you get closer to the ramp and closer to the boat, within the little boat room, you do see like combat rope,
Okay.
like the rope military would use to rappel.
Okay. So it doesn't look like it was necessarily an inside job, but either way, information to them. What's happened?
I have a very bad feeling about this.
Is this your first mission with?
On a boat, yes.
No.
If it's corporeal, me and the Jess really know our onions when it comes to our guns. But if we're talking ghost ship here, we're gonna need your help. We're gonna need your help, buddy.
Ghosts don't need boats to get to a ship.
Very
it's probably
perceptive.
something more shootable. Fortunately. I will say though, don't mess with the cargo, because I don't know what's in it. It's like Pandora's box. Leave it alone. However, I would say shoot anybody in clothing like Diego's.
What's wrong with my clothing?
Sorry. I said Diego. I meant like Edward.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, give me one of your jackets. I don't want to get shot.
Do you go to dock? Do you dock where the other boat is?
I think that would be... Is there another obvious place, or not obvious, but place we could get to without it being, like, right here?
You could certainly try and rappel up the side of the ship.
Because I have repelling gear. Like, this isn't a problem. I think that doing that might be the better option. Where is the what side of the ship is the captain's helm place at?
All right, so if you're hitting the back of the ship,
Yeah.
all right, I'm gonna draw this out real quick. That's not what I wanted to do. I just got rid of Brazil.
Brazil went missing. Wasn't me.
All right. Wasn't me. All right. So, let's see if I can do this. All right. This is the front of the boat up here with the triangle.
Okay.
You guys are back here. Captain's quarters would be this bit right here.
Oh. Not captain's quarters. I mean, like, the helm, like, where they
Yeah,
check in.
that's
Okay.
where it would be.
Cool.
Is this where the ramp is?
That's where the ramp is.
I just say let's go for it. Actually, no. Just bring us in close.
Like, to the back or to the front?
To the. We need to be able to. Is the rope you said on the side of the ship or just like
It
The
looks
rope
like...
is in the room with the boat.
okay?
Why don't
So-
you just grab the rope and
Go-
then take
go
it to
here.
the side of the ship?
Do we know where the cargo is?
It's in one of the containers.
Would I have gotten location for Quantum Black cargo on the ship? Would that have been part of it?
I will say
necessarily
yes.
Is okay.
Let's see here. The fourth deck or the fourth section of the boat, if you will.
Okay, so that would be fourth from the front. They go front to back, and that's how. I should clarify. This isn't a military transport, is it? Or is it?
No, it is. It is
Okay.
very much regular cargo, and there
Okay.
you would know there are 4 layers of the ship, and the
Okay.
cargo containers are on the 4th layer.
Cool.
On the bottom of the ship.
Mhm.
I've been on a military ship before, so I know more or less how they section off the boat.
But is it levels that way or? Because
It is levels up and down.
Okay.
So can we get alongside the ramp but not go right
Yeah.
up to it?
Sure.
And I would ask, shut off the motor and we can just use paddles. This should have a paddle on it. Or like sets of paddles.
It
yeah.
does. There's literally 2 in the picture.
So just kill the motor. Let's just Edward, you grab one. I'll grab the other. Jess, maybe you should do this. Edward can snipe.
Oh, Jess is a good sniper as well.
Oh, well,
Think of her as an urban sniper, while I'm more at home at in the wild.
what does this count as? I look out at the vast blackness of the water. Is this urban?
This counts as stupid. Just grab the paddle and row.
Okay, yes, I can do that. I would like to attempt to row.
I don't think that would be a struggle because the boat is already dead in the water.
Okay,
Cool. Let's just.
So,
and-
silently getting up close. Is the ship out of power so it's dark?
No, the lights are still
The lights
on.
are on. It's
Okay.
just not moving. What he
Okay.
means, you don't mean that it's physically like a black ghost-looking ship. It just isn't moving.
It just isn't moving. Yeah, that's
Got it.
what I
Okay.
mean by dead in the water.
Okay.
Okay.
So we can see inside if we kind of. There's a term in combat called pieing the corner. So I'm not talking about pie, but like you like angle slowly to see what's around the corner. Can we do that and make
Mhm.
sure it's empty?
Sure. So if you're rowing into the little docking area,
Next to it, and then like enough to peek slowly around.
yes, sure. So you peek in, maybe shine your flashlights that you have so you can see in the dark better.
I thought the ship was lit up.
Not this room.
Okay, so
The-
the landing
the
bay is
top-
off.
Yeah.
Top deck is brightly lit.
Okay. Can I cast a spell before we get up close to it then if I can't see inside real well?
Sure.
So I would like to do an incantation. It's in Spanish, and I will use like just the water as my material component since I don't have anything specific to it. So just the inky blackness of the water. I'll like spread it over my eyes, getting my face wet. And as I cast, I would like to give myself the effects of night vision.
Ooh. Okay. Well, let's see your cast.
So it's 4 minus the challenge.
What would this challenge be? I don't have a open magic thing right now.
So the magic that I homebrewed is easy is challenge 1, average is challenge 2, tough is challenge 3, hard is challenge 4, very hard challenge 5, and nigh impossible challenge 6+.
I feel like night vision would be fairly easy to replicate.
Okay, so then if that's a challenge 1 for easy, then it'd be 4 successes minus the 1 challenge is a net of 3 success, and the difficulty of a spell like that would be easy 1 to 3, average 4 to 5, tough 6 to 7, and on.
So I will give it to you.
Okay, cool. So you hear me speaking in Spanish for, I think actually, does anyone else know Spanish? I know Edward struggles with Spanish.
My
But,
character does not know Spanish.
Okay, so it's just foreign language. But then my eyes begin to kind of glow a eerie green a little bit, but should now be able to see better in the dark.
And as you see other than the boat, it is an empty room with a closed door leading out of the landing bay.
I think it is clear. I don't see anything. You can bring us in closer.
Can I bring us in closer and then tie the boat off and then go around where I don't have to go in via the door and use my other gear?
Let me just show you what the landing bay looks like. Let me take you to a new map.
Yeah. My tentative plan is to go through and please tell me we have comms with each other. Everything
Yes.
is dark.
Yep. And you should all have flashlights to be able to look around.
Actually, I actually have in
Do
my
you have NVs?
night vision goggles, correct? Yes.
So let me give you NVs.
Yes, thank you. Sorry, I heard you were looking at my character sheet. I assumed that you had seen that. Perfect, excellent.
So long
Diego,
as
Edward, do you have night vision, or do you want to spend a style point?
I have scope, but doesn't specifically say night vision, but I think something he probably would have as a hunter, so I will spend a style point for that.
Sure, I will give you
Super
all.
useful to have.
so long as my spell is active, can I also have the benefits of night vision?
Oh yeah, I've given you all night vision.
Okay.
You should all be able to see.
Yeah, it's all green. Yeah. Okay.
Yep, it's all green. That's exactly what night vision is.
I just have to mess with my map because my computer likes to scroll into wrong spots, so I can't zoom in very closely. It's kind of annoying.
Unfortunate. And you all, this is what the cargo room looks like.
That's how you do it.
Okay. Can I get us on comms?
Mm-hmm.
The plan is to clear the room from here to the...
You know, they can listen to you with these, I'm pretty sure.
That's the point.
But, like, only for this mission, okay? I would take the comms and put it in my ear.
Yes. So we want to clear the ship from here to the cockpit, secure that, and get rid of whatever the threat is. Also, we need to figure out what the threat is.
Your mom's never mind. Can I listen at the door?
You certainly can.
If
Try
we
to
find
stay
the
as-
cargo, we have 2 boats now.
Can you drive it?
Yes. As long as it's not on the left side of the road.
We can always tow it if he can't do it.
We're not going to be able to move the crates. If I'm not mistaken, this is like the big cargo container. We're not going to be able to move those with the crane.
Depends on how much material's in the cargo box.
Don't open Pandora's box.
That's a very good idea.
Try to stay stealthy once our cover's blown. Well,
Can I rummage through the boat that's not ours and see what I can find?
Sure, give me an investigation.
Oh, I'm actually not terrible at this. This is just
Yeah? What was that?
nothing. There's nothing here. It's an illusion.
Yeah,
do you remember
can't-
playing a game with Adrian and he took the wrong card? Do you remember that?
Yeah, you don't find anything.
It looks like
Okay.
a boat.
I want to make sure that the door isn't booby trapped. Can I check it for traps / locks?
Sure. Do you want to larceny?
Let me look at my character sheet because I am scrolled all over the place. I can probably larceny if you would like.
Lars? I can Lars.
Larceny.
Yeah, go for it.
I submit larceny.
The door doesn't appear to be trapped, and it doesn't appear to be locked either.
Okay. Can we go ahead and go through the door, I guess.
Alright, door opened. Before
What?
you see
Oh.
immediately a giant cargo container.
What side of the ship are we on?
That'd be the
Sorry,
aft.
no, what level I meant is what I meant.
From your information and knowing that there's a giant cargo container in front of you, you are likely on the 4th.
Okay. So the lowest level?
To
You know, yeah. No, go ahead.
To Diego's comment, he goes, "Goneless Americans, even the boats driving the wrong side of the road."
The whole ocean is the wrong side of the road, or right side of the road, depending on your perspective.
I checked it. I'm positive it doesn't drive on the right side of the road. So long as it doesn't end up like the Titanic. I will go through the door confidently.
So I'm still trying to get my map centered and zoomed in on the correct spot.
It's really interesting that giving tokens night vision, it cancels out when you have ambient lights on in the room.
That's what I like.
The reason this is still green is because there's no lights, but all of these are actually lit up, so the night vision filter goes away.
Okay.
Diego, as you step out, you are immediately faced with a giant cargo container that has a keypad in front of it.
Senorita Jess, is this ours? It's got a lock with codes.
Hold on. No. Wait, is it? Wait, ours is on floor 3, I think. We're on the 4th floor.
You are on 4th floor, and I will be right back. One moment.
Sure.
Sorry about that. I am back. What is happening?
I'm trying to fix my Roll20. I refreshed. Okay, there, the music just started now. Everything was funky for a moment.
Last I heard before I had to quickly mute myself was Diego asking Jess if this was one of ours, and Jess asking where our cargo was. I said the 4th floor, which is where you are.
Wait, you said it was on the 3rd floor before.
No, it was the 4th.
It was the 4th.
Oh, okay. What's our cargo number? Do I know?
They did not say. They just said, make sure our cargo is safe.
I thought I received cargo information. 4th floor, okay. And there was several containers, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Well, either way, we're not going to be able to get it all out. How many people, based off of the boat, do I think are on this ship that have infiltrated? Also, do I have a list of the crew? So
I would say you would be given a list of the crew, so you know there's quite a good amount of people.
Okay.
Do you want to give me, I guess, either survival or investigation? Survival if you're, like, looking for tracks of people, but investigation if you're also just investigating the boat to see how many people it would fit.
I would do investigation, and I would ask Edward, how many people do you think came in that?
So, Edward, if you want, you can do a survival.
Please have him do a better job than me, because that sucked. I think there's 3 of them.
No, this is not tracking, so I don't get my specialization. Let's go up to regular survival. Survival, okay.
Both of you can only take estimated guesses.
Alright, so you think...
How comfortably did we fit in there?
You could have fit at least a couple more people.
So we could have fit 5 people? That's a couple.
Yeah, about.
Right, so the boat...
Clearly you've never tried to get into America. You could fit way more people than that.
Diego, how many people do you think came in this boat? Is there some way to find out?
It's empty. Turn on a light for me. Flashlight, anybody? No?
I hand him a flashlight.
Okay.
So
Alright, let me give you a flashlight.
You would say this in a whisper, so it's like, so you think that the boat came in to the ship to cause the trouble, not that the boat wasn't part of its standard equipment?
That's a good point.
Alright, Diego, you are looking for, I guess, signs of how many people would fit in this boat. And I'm going to kind of tag this all in together.
Does the boat look like it was wet and previously in the water too?
It does look like it was wet and previous in the water, and as Diego, you now take a flashlight to the boat and maybe look a bit better. You also see at least, one, maybe 2 cases of boxed ammunition. Like rifle ammunition. Not, single-shot rifle like Edwards, but like
magazine
machine
fed.
gun.
Yeah. Well, you guys, is the ammo boxes branded at all, or just standard green?
I can actually tell that for you. I can actually give that information to you. You're just gonna have to hold on about a moment. As I get that information. Let us see here. Yes, they are indeed branded. The ammo boxes are branded with a black circle with a skeletalized foot in the middle.
Take a picture and send that to QB.
Do I recognize that from anything? May I? Would I roll like... I'm not trained in academics, so I wouldn't really know that. But if it's something more like... I'm not even trained in Streetwise. I don't think there's anything except for supernatural lore that I could really roll. But if that doesn't apply, then I guess it's meaningless.
Unless
I
gets back to me with an answer.
Yeah, I have a unique question, Jess. Are you just in general messaging QB, or are you messaging someone like Green?
Oh, yeah, this one would be going to Green. Who the heck is this? What are we doing with?
Now here's the fun thing. What would, I know he's an actual character now, but as you've played him before, what would Green's, if you want to message me in secret, Mr. Diego, what would Green's administration level be to look up information?
I can message you.
Please do.
It's redacted, actually.
Yes, it's redacted. I'm not allowed to know.
Redacted.
No one knows. Yeah, redacted information.
I would give Jess a hand signal that I'm going to check the side of the cargo container and stealth over here. Oh, cargo container doesn't go. I thought this is the cargo container.
It is.
Oh, there's no side to it? Oh, that's the side to it. Okay.
Yeah, this. I have active walls.
So he would move to the side of the cargo container after giving Jess the signal, and he then just kind of scan down the length of the hallway with his scope. And do I see that blood stain?
Oh, you do indeed see a trail of blood. You do indeed see a streak of blood.
After checking it's clear other than a streak of blood, he would silently move back towards there, saying, long corridor. From the streak of blood at the far end of it. Steps up, steps going there. Upper level.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah, so you guys do see multiple staircases. This one seems to be going down, this one seems to be going down, and there are several others that go up.
He would also stealth over here, with his rifle, scope down this long corridor, and scan through the main. I see no token, but my mic was flipped up.
Oh.
He would also stealth over there and just peek around the corner and scan down with the rifle. And then stealthily move back.
Jess, you get a text message back from Green. that promptly says, "You might want to be a bit careful there, Jess. Whatever you're doing, the Wraiths got there first. They're an organization known to... Well, they're known to sell themselves to the highest bidders and are willing to do anything that governments can't outwardly do."
So, scavengers. Slash.
What do you mean, scavengers? The people in that boat, are they with us or against us?
Oh, definitely not against it. They're probably the problem. I would say that your best bet is to kill on sight.
Ooh, we're getting grisly.
Oh, well. Can I use my... Tell them, Edward and Diego, that they can go through. I kind of would like to use my gear to go up
Okay.
the side of the boat to get a better eye on the top of everything.
Sure.
Should we go with you? Are you
I'm
good?
not sure. I would be fine by myself, but I don't think... I mean, could they go with me? What's the...
I mean, you've left your grapple behind before for people.
Yeah, I have, but I don't necessarily like doing that on the job. My ascender?
I'm just
think
gonna
that-
go up the stairs, I guess. Can I actually
Fine.
listen at the staircase?
We can just do that. Let's just use the stick.
Why is my... Hold on. Why is my music not working? I have to exit the game and rejoin.
No, sadness.
Because now
We'll
my
just use
music
the
isn't
stairs
working.
then.
My music is broken, and I have such fun music that I also want to listen to because that's fun. Will my music work?
We don't know if this is our container or not.
If it's got a keypad.
Okay.
I don't know
Stairs
anybody
up,
who can open
stairs
keypads
down.
without a code.
And we this stairs down. Any kind of thing that tells us what level we're on? Are we on level 4 or is the...
Inside the ships, there's markings on the sides of the ship to tell you where in the...
There would be markings on the edges of the stairs that do tell you you're on level 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just wanted to
listen.
listen to see if I heard boot steps or anything.
Level 5 or level 3.
Sure. Give me a perception? Yeah. Other than the whirring of lights and machinery, you do not hear any footsteps.
Well, let's find the quantum black box.
I don't think we're going to be able to move it even if we do find it.
We just have to get inside. I can try to get us inside as long as we find the right box. Are you guys coming?
Yeah. Do we have the compartment number for what the QB box would be?
You...
Because they said either get it and get out or secure the ship. So I'm
That
going to
is
do the
true.
easy thing because I'm too lazy to deal with this freaking ship.
I don't think they would have given you the code, but they definitely would have told you as you're walking, especially Diego, as you walk and you see another cargo box without a keypad. It is the one that is marked the first one.
Oh, the first one is ours?
Yes.
We ain't putting that on a boat.
I want to look inside it. You guys... I'm going to whisper very close. I'm going to take my earpiece out. You guys look around the corner. I don't want to get shot.
Okay. If she's moving ahead, I'll let her stealth up ahead, and I will watch down this way.
Do I need to roll my stealth, Pi?
If you want to, I will ask for it.
Okay. I would like to stealthy stealth. I stealthy stealth all the time. It is.
Are you using your fancy stealth suit?
If I can, I would love to use my stealthy suit.
I figure Jess is kind of just always wearing that.
Pretty much.
It's
Unless
kinda
it's
like
a guarantee
wearing
I'm
a
gonna get shot
wetsuit
at,
underneath.
then I use more body art.
You are stealth. You can blend in with your environment.
At this point, are these the ships that go? Are these the stairs that go?
This is a staircase that goes up.
Hold on, I need to scoot over left more. Oh, there's like little buttons that say open container. Oh my goodness. I can't even... Oh, that's weird. The stairs became invisible.
That's because I have dynamic lighting on, but I can... Yeah.
I stealthy stealth.
Yes.
Is there any noises coming from anything? Like captives in a container or something like that, you know?
Give me a listen, which would be perception, right?
Perception. Hold on. That is a higher skill than this. I have to go. Perception.
You do not hear the sounds of anyone crying out for help.
Cool.
As you continue moving further and further down.
I presume these are like walls or containers that are not ours, right?
Yeah.
Are there like logos on them that look just normal routine, or is there like creepy logos or the stuff that stands out?
The other two that you've passed have like generic like, you know, just shipment logos.
So there's nothing that stands out to me.
Nothing that really stands out to you. You know, maybe like PepsiCo.
I click twice on the comm to get Jess's attention, and then I kind of just like give her a signal that I'm going this way, and I'm gonna stealth.
All right, roll a stealth.
I see a blood trail.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, see, I know there's one over here, so that's why I'm. He is going to stealth up here, and then check both ways again. He knows there's a blood trail there.
Jess, there is a door to your left, cargo door to your right, which seems to have had its locks busted off, but the door is shut. And you see perhaps a familiar marking. I think you've had dealings with them before. Familiar marking, or at least familiar to Quantum Black, marked on this cargo container to your right. This cargo container is marked for biosafe health technologies.
Oh.
That's not good. Can I, there's like a wedge shape next to Jess.
It was... Sorry, no, go ahead, Adrian.
Is there supposed to be a black dynamic lighting kind of wedge in this rough shape by Jess?
There should not be. I don't know what that is. That might just be Jess.
Oh, is she blocking my line of sight? It's not moving though.
That is odd.
But it's a straight hallway, right? And there's just a door on the
opposite
side.
Yeah, it is straight hallway. Door on the left, door on the right. The right door seems to have its lock busted off.
Okay, from the inside or from the outside? This is very important information.
Give me an investigation.
I'm slowly moving up here. Can I tell anything about this blood trail as I get closer to it?
You're trying to figure out what the blood trail belongs to?
Ideally, yes.
Alright. I guess you can give me... Would this be survival or investigation? I feel like I want to ask for survival. Jess, broken from the inside.
Broken from the inside. We're dealing with non-human aggressor.
Now, would this be tracking survival or just survival in general?
If you're wanting to track where the blood trail is gone, I'll ask for tracking. If you're just trying to figure out what it belongs to, I'll ask for regular survival.
Okay, we will roll regular survival then, because I can kind of see where it's gone. That seems pretty obvious.
Can I come over to Edward? I have my first doubts about there being a non-human aggressor. Edward, I think you might enjoy that.
This is definitely a crap ton of human blood.
Oh, it's human blood for sure, but it's a non-human aggressor. Means that it's a monster of some sort.
Are you saying this out loud?
Over the comms, yeah.
Oh, but I'm behind you, so can I hear you?
Probably.
Okay.
I want to sneak up here, and once I see that there's nothing around the corner of my friends, he'll respond on the comms says, "Do you think something got out of one of these containers?"
Well, based off of this logo and the lock broken from the inside, I would say yes.
Is this door open or no? Should it be
Do you
open?
open it?
Not. I thought it was bashed open, but if it's looks closed, I want to leave it that way.
Okay.
I want to kneel down and touch the blood. Is it really, really wet still?
At least, down here, on the floor, there does seem to it kind of seems to be a mixture of semi-fresh blood and dried blood.
Okay, but more by Edward is wetter.
It does seem to be a little wetter blood by Edward.
Okay,
I want to do a tracking survival now to see which way this blood is going.
Sure.
And it kind of looks like to me that it was killed here and dragged back this way, but I could be wrong.
So, as you look, I know these are stairs that go down, just flip them in your head. It seems like it goes from entrance of door, out, and then upstairs to a higher deck.
Okay, so it continues up the stairs.
Can I get to the wetter spot? I guess I would just be up here as the most wettest, and I want to put my hand in it so it's all coated with blood on the palm, and then I would like to cast a spell.
What are you casting?
I would like to use my Witcher senses. Kind of like I want to use the blood as a material component to try to reimagine or re-see what had happened here, possibly minutes or hours before, and see what happened if I can get a snapshot in time from that.
Okay, sure. So this would probably be like sitting down to do like a ritual.
Yeah, which I'm fine with doing.
I'm going to call it a difficulty of what's hard 3?
Here, I can message you. I'm just copying
if you can send me your parameters.
Yeah, this is my table. So the spell challenge is subtracted from your successes every roll, and then the difficulty is how many successes total net that you need to achieve. And if at any point you roll 0, then madness happens.
I'm gonna call it. It's gonna be a tough challenge.
Okay.
So a tough is 3, and you need 6 to 7.
Okay, so tough. You guys, I'm going to see what happened here, but it might take me some time.
I'll cover Diego. If whatever we're dealing with came out of that room, maybe there's information about what was in it. And I'm gonna move over here and kind of swiveling my head, kind of watching out for Diego while he does the ritual.
Okay. I'm gonna make my first roll in the kind of seance or whatever you call it.
Go for it.
So
While
2.
he's doing that, I'm gonna message Green that something broke out of our.
Wait, is this one
whatever
ours?
demon.
I thought this was biosafe. This one I think
Wait.
is an enemy, not a non-QB one.
Wait. That one's not ours?
No, this one is biosafe.
Oh, okay. Something busted out of the biosafe container. Look into it for me.
He sends a quick text back. I'll look into it. Don't know if I'll be able to get something in time, but I'll look into it.
Hopefully before I'm dead.
I want to say in character, he sends you a message back saying the doc would kill me if you die. And knows I couldn't help.
I smile and I put my phone in my pocket, thinking he has a clone of me somewhere anyway. It'll be fine.
Yeah, you probably have. You're probably in 7 different vats in a basement, and each of them have like a different deformity. One has a small arm. One has like no legs. They're all in various stages of growth.
I give myself like a quick, not neck rub, but remembering back to having a tracking device taken out of me, wonder if you put in a new one. Will my corpse be recovered? Yeah.
Come on, secrets of the dead. Reveal your secrets. Can I make my second roll?
Yes.
Okay, I'll put the second palm down into the blood and just smear it around. That's another 2, so now 4. And I don't want to just roll all my rolls back to back if anyone else wants to, unless you're all specifically just hovering waiting for me.
The Edward is just giving you cover, so whatever killed this person is going to surprise you while you're doing your magic. I don't know if Jess is going to do anything.
Edward, put your hands in the blood with me. Help me.
I'll pass. As he kind of and he kind of in his head you kind of go. He kind of his mind flashed back to the last time he fought the last full moon, and the blood urge was starting.
Oh my goodness, I forgot about that.
So those images he kind of keeps remembers back to those that the Wolfsbane held back, and
that's so funny. I
goes
totally
back to
forgot
covering
about
you.
that. Oh, I love that.
Anything Jess is doing?
Contemplating life decisions and retirement.
Of course. As always.
Should I make my third roll?
Go
also
for it.
listening out for any.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, 3 sus. That puts me to. Wait, didn't I just type it out?
Yep, you had 4 sus previously.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, okay. So then I'm at 7. 7 out of 7.
So that puts you into the spell. Your eyes kind of... Actually, you describe. How does it look?
Oh, so his magic, I do imagine a lot has to do with like his eyes, and so it's kind of like a ghost version of like his spirit kind of shakes, which creates kind of a ghostly Diego shifting around his own body, but then kind of resettles back in. But my eyes are glowing a little more pale blue, cold, and I would just see kind of a flash of the spectral reenactment of what had happened for whatever you deem is like appropriate for this spell.
Okay. You go into this trance. You go back in time, if you will, this ghostly version of yourself. You can see and hear the sounds of banging on a door and a crew worker coming to investigate when suddenly, almost in a flash, the doors open. The figure, something lunges out at this crew member. His neck is torn open and dragged upstairs with the speed of lightning.
I like shake my head and kind of like things go back to normal. But as I rub my eyes, I get a lot of blood around my forehead and cheeks. Something inhuman, just too fast to even see, broke through there. There was a crew member. The ship was obvious. The ship had crew. Duh. I should have realized that before. This blood is from the crew members. But I went upstairs. Do either of you have a way to get into that locker? Should we just try?
I could try.
Or should we go see what exactly we're dealing with?
Why don't we try to get into the lock first?
Okay. I will...
Back towards the quantum black.
I will wipe most of the blood on my vest and pants. And then I will, like, wipe my arm across my face, but I just smear the blood a little bit.
This one down here is the quantum black locker.
So we're not going to try opening this one here?
You can certainly open it if you wish.
I don't know. Pandora's box, Edward. Pandora's box.
Whatever broke out of it was in here. We need to know what it was. I don't think we want to be opening Quantum Black's box without them. Without that might piss them off.
Jess,
I
need to go with Edward.
Okay.
He's doing something foolish.
So, this door is unlocked, or it has a code or anything?
It is torn open.
Torn open. So it's basically open that you could just look through it without actually.
Well, at least the lock is broken. The door is shut, but the lock is broken.
So we're going to put the rifle down temporarily right here and pull the pistol out. And just open the door crack to see see if this can see inside it.
You crack it open and you see piles of hay and a whole lot of bones.
I don't see any movement initially. He will step in, circle one side, circle the other side, kind of clear the room.
It does seem to be empty, but as you're moving around, you hear a lot of crunch as you step on bones, which actually, give me a sanity check.
Sanity.
I will say, with similar things you've seen in your past, you will be fine. You will not lose any sanity.
The bones, do they look human or animal?
I'm just gonna give that to you. They look very obviously human. You see several skulls, human skulls in the piles.
So they were fresh, it's bringing them back to its lair, or like whoever owned this thing was feeding it humans to be when it was still contained. Is my kind of ways of wondering.
Do you share that with Diego, or are you just like thinking that right now?
That's kind of what I'm wondering. Are these human remains fresh human remains, or have these human remains been there for a while?
Do you want to give me an investigation?
Sure.
If I go in the room too, is that a sanity check for me for same reason?
Yes, if you're looking around.
I am, yeah.
I'm gonna say the same thing. A 3 is fine. It's a lot of bones, but you've seen worse. Because for now, as you kind of look at them, they do seem to be clean bones. There's not meat on them.
Oh, I saw
A lot of dried blood. A lot of dried blood, but no meat.
Wild beast of something definitely was in here. Question is it returning here to its lair, or were biotech feeding it?
Who needs the El Chupacabra when we've got something like this here? Can I collect
Jess,
some of
as
the bones?
you sure can. As they're investigating, what are you doing over by the cargo container on your lonesome?
I want to take a look at it and see if it's something I could pick.
Man, it's a it's like a number pad on the cargo door. You could certainly try and smash it. Otherwise, I'd probably give you you'd have to do computers to hack it.
Does it look like it's been tampered with as of yet?
It does not, interestingly enough.
And we're pretty sure this is our cargo container?
Yeah.
And the number one objective was to make sure that this wasn't...
Was to secure the cargo.
Well, it's secure, so I shouldn't blow it open. I probably should have confirmed that with you before, but I figured might as well. Can I message Green that so far our container hasn't been tampered with?
Sure you can.
And then I want to get back to... I lost my token. I'm just gonna quick move. I want to crud, I can't remember what I was gonna do. Right, talk to Edward and Diego over the chat and ask what they think we're dealing with.
Oh, do I hear you since you're coming up?
Yeah.
There's some sort of monster in there.
Is it in there?
No.
Not in there.
Went upstairs.
It definitely has a lot of bones, clean bones.
Great, so it was hungry.
Maybe it's
My
toes.
concern right now is, my biggest fear right now is, were those bones of the crew that it has been bringing back to where it's lair? Or was biotech feeding it humans before its journey?
Was there any clothes in with the bones?
It was picked clean. Just bones.
The clothing was picked clean?
There's nothing but bones.
Actually, that's a good point. I'm gonna give you all. I can't hand out style points because my style deck is broken, but I'm gonna give you all a style point because I have to retcon something. There would be bloody and tattered clothes within the container.
There were so many bloody clothes. Do I get a style point too?
Yeah, I can't give out points, so just track that you got an additional one.
I can add style points myself.
We can?
It's not letting me. If you go to the style deck, you can just need to change it to unlimited or infinite.
Oh.
Let me see here.
Okay.
It is infinite, which is the problem.
You can change it to like 300 cards. See if that helps. Or you could just draw everybody like shrink everything back to empty and then redeal.
Let's see. That's not how it's done.
Any chance this could be a werewolf? Because he knows werewolves.
The other question was, is the clothing
Well, that
the
worked.
crew would wear, or is it clothing
Sweet.
that mercenaries would wear?
Am I
I
supposed
think
to be?
Or
I give you guys way too many, but just take them.
Yay!
All of them?
Yeah, I give you way too many, but it's fine.
I just gave
think
2
I said
back.
yes.
Sorry.
I think I should be at 4, but you have me at 5 now.
Yeah, it's fine. Consider it a retconning mistake. Congratulations, you have more. It seemed to be, when the two of them looked at it, it seemed to be civilian clothing
So crew,
rather than rather than crew clothing.
which means that we still have a monster and
That is incredibly disturbing. If this biotech was feeding it people, I mean, if it escaped and was eating people, that's just the nature of the beast.
how many
If biotech was intentionally feeding it people,
Well, it seemed to have broken out and killed that guy and zoomed up the stairs in a flash of a lightning bolt. Maybe it did that multiple times. But I didn't see it go back.
so
It dragged this guy up the stairs, so I don't know, maybe we should just hunt it.
I think we're not the only people hunting it, would be my guess.
I don't hear any gunfire.
any chance this thing seems to have werewolf traits, because he knows a thing or two about werewolves being, he's seen a thing or two about werewolves.
Can I describe my vision to them as much detail as I can?
Okay, I'll allow it.
Would
You
that
can
be-
describe.
Or I could sketch it. I'm actually not terrible at drawing.
Really?
Well, depending on your definition of terrible.
Well, I guess you can give me either. You can give me either art or
Performance.
supernatural lore
Yeah.
or performance.
I mean, supernatural lore is the best one, but if I'm going to describe something in decent English, considering I don't even have tier 3 English, I think I'd rather try drawing it. Or if I can synergize and do both,
I'll give you art. I'll give you art with supernatural lore.
Okay, so then I would roll supernatural lore with a synergy with art? Or do you want it the other way around?
Yeah.
Art is the lower skill, but that's the base of what I'm doing.
But that's the base of what you're doing, so other way around. So you're gonna do art plus, yeah.
Okay, so art plus 2. Okay. So I will pull out the sketchbook from my knapsack thing, backpack, and just start really quickly trying to sketch it and describing as much as I can what I'm seeing, and seeing if that matches up with Edward's experiences are.
Okay. Alright.
Do I roll and see what I know about werewolves, or do you want me?
Yeah. What's the equivalent of history here?
It's academics, but I don't know if it's all going to be listed around.
That's a good point. I guess Edward and Diego, can both of you guys just roll your flat intelligences? I think that's the best way I can judge this. Okay.
How did I?
It doubles. When you roll a primary attribute, by default it doubles your score and rolls like twice as many dice.
Okay.
If you're testing that, because it doesn't fit into any skills, that's like the rule.
The description that Diego's speaking out as he's drawing doesn't sound very werewolf or lycanthropic. But Diego, as you're kind of drawing it out and you're paying attention to what you're drawing out, the quick, brief image of this creature you saw, even though it moved as fast as lightning, you did get a peek at the carnage, at least. And as you're drawing out, a familiar sense comes to you. And as you show it to Edward, he catches it as well. For the brief glimpse that you're able to draw down, it's vampiric.
Oh, hell.
Mary, Mother of God.
I keep meaning to pick up some specialized ammunition from Mr. Green, silver bullets, garlic hollow point. Hasn't happened yet.
I promise you, I only realized after everything was planned that I'm running 2 vampire games in a row for these characters.
Edward, give me one of your bullets. Jess, someone give me a bullet.
Okay, I give you a bullet.
Okay. I'm gonna try to use my Bowie knife to pop the top of the round off the casing and harvest the things. I don't think do I need to roll for that?
No, I'll let you do it.
Okay, so I'm gonna pour the loose gunpowder just into the palm of my hand, and I'm just gonna keep it in a fist.
Sure.
Do they tell me we're dealing with a vampire?
Yeah.
Yeah, I imagine this is like a conversation that we've been having in the walkway. This is probably not the smartest location for us to be doing this.
Well, Jess is looking that way behind us. I'm looking up the stairs.
I'm drawing. I think you couldn't get inside the box, Jess.
I thought it would be best to leave it, quote, secured.
They won't tell you what's in it. I think I can get us in the box. But once we're in, anybody will be able to go in.
That's the problem. I would rather nobody else is able to go in to keep it, quote, secured.
Then we have to fund the vampire thing.
Do we know vampire weaknesses? Edward, Diego, either one of you?
Oh, garlic. The legend. Light, garlic. Wait a minute. Someone turned on all the lights on top of the deck, right?
There are lights in here too, though.
Is it light or is it the sun?
I think it's the sun. I think it's stake through the heart. I'm talking about like wooden stakes.
Anything I have is from movies, specifically American movies.
Should I roll supernatural lore with a minus?
You can roll me supernatural lore.
Should I roll -2 because it's pagan spirits?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he would have a cross on beneath his because he had that. I remember he had a crucifix on one of the previous things. Like, this is probably just legend, but he would pull the crucifix out from underneath his shirt.
Okay. You would know, Diego, if 1 success was movie knowledge, 2 successes is the ability to say that movie knowledge is actually based in reality.
I think those are gonna work. I don't even know if this I don't know if this is a real vampire or like those bats from Florida. But it could be something obviously it's not good.
Oh, I rolled really well on that general supernatural lore.
General supernatural lore, you would know of similar things, but you would know, sunlight. You would know silver, holy water, holy ground. In some lands of the world, fire damages.
Silver is vampire too, not just lycanthrope?
Silver originated with vampires, and then it somehow made its way to werewolves. Fun fact.
Do I know about your illness out of character?
Because mirrors used to have silver linings.
The only character who might know about it is the doc. He might have enough rank.
Okay, so then I'll just say out of character, you have a much less weakness than vampires apparently. But in character, I think we need to either leave, but we can't leave. So we should need to eliminate this threat. Let's find that other crew. Let's see if we can find their bodies or if they're still looking around.
Can we detach till daytime and then deal with it during the day? Or should we go through and try to find someone?
Well, the other team. I'm worried about the other team. Let's at least see what they're doing. I think you're set up to sneak through without being seen the best. Let me here. Are you? May I touch you, but not like that?
You may. I put my hand out.
Okay, so I would like to look around at what materials do I have that I can use. Do you have night vision already?
I have night vision, yeah. If anything, I would like you to erase my scent.
Oh,
Help erase my presence. Anything you could do about that?
Yes, let me think. I'm going to take my Bowie knife to the edge of the container over here, and I want to just shave off some of the paint and metal scrapings into my other hand. I'll put the gunpowder back in its open case and carefully stow it in one of my vest pockets, and I want to exchange that with just like some metal shavings from the container, and I'll use that for my base. And then I will begin an incantation, and I want to try to mask her scent with just the scent of the metal container boxes to have her blend in.
Okay. I'm gonna consider this on the same level as night vision, so it'll just be a difficulty 1.
I mean, I can hunt this thing, but if it's moving at like super speed, I'm not sure about getting a shot, and we don't have the proper ammunition.
Anything you can do to, I don't know, bless my bullets and have them hurt a vampire?
I mean,
oh man, if only you had a holy shotgun from a robot that was left behind at the safe house.
I mean,
but alas,
I'm no priest.
Oh, you know what? I think one of my guns that came from the rip-off church actually was blessed.
I think you requisitioned something from Ada, but I don't remember if you probably got it. Is it on your character sheet already?
I know I have. I don't know which one it is though. Sniper.
You just go through this enormous duffel bag that Tori.
And now you smell like metal shavings as your scent has been masked by Diego.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to focus on this, you guys. If you want me to do something else, I don't think. I mean, it's harder.
Go ahead.
So I think you should scout ahead, since you've got the super stealth suit.
I will go ahead and scout ahead.
All right, roll me a
which way
stealth.
Which direction did the monster go?
We'll say this way is upstairs, despite it looking the opposite.
Okay.
So if you want to roll me a stealth,
up that way. I can track it.
Eek.
That's
a
ooh,
crappy
that's
stealth.
bad for Jess.
Yeah.
Did she get a modifier from the spell?
No.
Oh, that's a good point. Roll 2 more dice.
1, 2.
All right. So you begin making your way up the stairs first, and you come out onto another deck.
Here you go. Keep your wits about you. Stay a little bit behind me, and get ready to support. Watch our back.
Jess, you can
Okay.
see an open door and a blood trail. Edward, you eventually make your way up the stairs as well.
You can move me.
How come we're
Should I
on the
roll my
opposite
own
side of
stuff?
the ship?
That's where the stairs lead to.
Oh, okay.
Should I make a stealth check or no?
You can certainly do one.
But I'm
Alright.
staying in the back. I'm just clarifying that.
You guys can see what you can see. You can see a blood trail leading through an open door into a hallway.
first, she's looking that way. I first check the opposite way, scanning it, and then kind of
And this is an open deck.
open that. This is the very upper deck.
This is so there are stairs. You do see like balconies and areas higher up that ladders lead up to, but this is indeed the open area of the ship.
And so the floodlights going on up here and all that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Diego, do you not have any kind of? You can't create sunlight, can you?
I have a flashbang.
Temporarily. If it comes up to us, I'm hoping that we can do something to it.
So, do you want me to go first, or do you want to go first, Jess? Follow the trail, and then the
I'm
other
still
one.
debating if I can spend a style point to make my grenades holy hand grenades because
Cut the rabbit.
That's gonna be a bit more than one style point. That's gonna be a bit more than one style point.
Because we don't have a rabbit to throw at him.
Yeah.
I really don't know which gun it was that Ada gave me. Dang it, I wish I had.
You might not have put it on your sheet, which means it might still be in a case on your plane or something.
Fudge Nicklets.
Okay, so I'm gonna continue slowly tracking this thing. Hopefully, I will get a shot off. If this thing gets up to me, kill it. And I am going to continue moving slowly ahead, tracking it, keeping an eye out.
Of course.
I want to actually
close the door.
Look that way, and then move through the door. Is it going in this door here?
There is a blood trail leading from one door to the next.
Can I spend a style point that one of my weapons is holy?
I will take. Because this is a buff
and
to Jess. I will take 3 style points.
Between that and my contacts with the Ripoff Church.
I will say you have a blessed weapon for 3 of your style points.
1.
She technically did requisition from Ada. I remember that. I just don't know what
I just
happened.
don't know which gun it was.
Well, the 3 style points will let you say it's on you right now, and you can choose which one is holy.
Okay.
I will move up to that door and look across this way, seeing if I can. So I guess he's gonna point his gun at that door, and then wanting someone else to like he's gonna and then kind of kind of cover this door, and then seeing if someone else will kind of cover that door while he watch the back type thing.
I'll give you a touch to the shoulder to let you know I'm behind you with a Bowie knife.
He'll point to that side of the door, wanting you to kind of move over there.
Oh dear God.
And he'll watch and he'll be ready to shoot if anything moves.
I am focusing on Jess's aura concealment, but I'm gonna get that gunpowder back out.
It looks like the blood is going further down.
That's true, but it's going from one room to the other, but it's also going further down. Okay, well if
I think what's in there is already dead.
Okay, I'm gonna go check inside then.
Smell lots of blood.
He will come around the corner and scan the room with his weapon.
And you see a giant blood pool and 2 dead crewmen still in their bunks.
Look at that. That's just... I don't know if this is a vampiric creature. It's just leaving all of their essence on the floor. It must be on a rampage, not a hunger thing. Maybe it's been imprisoned and it's been driven mad.
Not carefully
Should I roll
stepping.
sanity again or no?
I'm gonna say no because you have fought giant blood-sucking creatures before, and have seen the cause of their, the victims.
Oh man, there's more in here.
Gonna check this room.
More bodies. Oh.
There's
We
another
see any
crewman.
signs of anything silver or
Like if anyone tried to fight back.
or anything silver or chapel or a sign, anything like that.
In the off chance. Sorry, go ahead.
Mhm.
You finish.
I was gonna say, Edward, you can give me an investigation while you speak, Diego.
I'm gonna open the window and stick my head out and look left, right, up, down, just in the off chance there's anything out there to look at.
All right, you can give me a perception.
Trace.
You look right, and you can see more cabins. One of them actually has the window open. You look left. You don't see anything but the waves and the open deck.
Okay.
Vampires can't cross. It's set on legend or not. Vampires can't cross water unless they are in. Running water or unless they sleep.
Can I open this door?
You certainly can.
It is on a blood crate, so is it?
Can I look around at what if there's any personal effects from anything in here?
Sure, roll me an investigation.
I'm totally still using, I think it's Jess's flashlight.
You do find some personal effects. You find, we'll say you do find like a Bible. You do find some, like bars of soap. How much do I want to wrench in the pain? You find a card from whoever's kid this was that says, "Welcome or come back soon, Daddy."
Is there any money?
With a 3, you find in like a jacket that is hung up on the bed. You find a wallet that has, we'll say it has like $6 in singles.
6 ones. Okay. Is there like undergarments, new tank top?
So yeah, basic clothing, tank top, crewman jacket.
I'm gonna strip out of my bloody tank top and then I will put in a new one. Hope it fits. Stuff the ones in my pocket.
We'll say it does fit.
It's a tank top. It stretches awfully to cover.
So does it look like this creature has been going down this hallway, going in one room, going out in the other, and it's kind of... It doesn't look like it's been in every room, but it's kind of scavenging through these rooms. And
It probably can smell us, except maybe not Jess.
Yes.
hasn't gone to that one yet, and that's the last. No blood beyond that one.
Mm-hmm. Jess.
Yes.
From the end of the hallway, as the others are walking down, you get a little beep beep on your phone from Green that says, "Couldn't find anything on BioSafe, but we do know they're working on human genetics. Whatever it is, it's definitely not human."
I message back. Seems to be a vampire. Edward and Diego's investigation. Any information on who hired the other company?
BioSafe?
No, not BioSafe.
Quantum.
The people who had the boat.
The Wraiths. He sends another quick text. Look into it, but they're a secret organization. Do what I can.
Okay.
I can't look at here very well, so I'll just...
Yeah, that is a little bathroom
Oh.
with a
Oh,
a
God.
dead body
Gonna close
on the
that
toilet, and his pants are down.
Well,
He died on the toilet.
What a shitty way to go.
oh, but I'm gonna take away a style point. No, I'm joking.
Wait, this is the end of the blood trail? Really? This is where it all ends?
Yep.
I'm gonna go check this guy's pulse. Is he actually dead?
Do you have medicine?
I've got a Bowie knife.
Well, if you stab him, he's definitely dead.
I'll roll medicine, but I am considering like stabbing him in case he's a vampire.
He is dead.
Okay, I'll just let him slump off the toilet. Yeah, he's dead. Maybe we should make some noise. Lure it in. If we go down a one-way hallway, go find a dead end, I can try to make some sort of barrier so it will come at us, get stuck, and then you guys can light it up. But then there's another team around here somewhere and they might hear us.
Diego, can you give me a perception, please?
2.
A 2. You, from your position a bit further down the hallway where you were, you could hear the faint sound of whimpering.
I'll put a hand to my lips, like shh, and then I'll reach in and put back that headset piece that I don't want to wear, but I'll wear it for this because Jess is so far away. There's something ahead.
You don't know exactly where it's coming from, but you definitely heard the sound of something, like whimpering or maybe crying.
I can't track on steel without the blood.
Can I sneak around and quietly listen what it is?
You can give me a perception.
Perception. Hold on, I have to scroll to the top. There we go.
3, you can definitely identify it as crying. Someone is crying, and you can hear it kind of to your leftish, but looking at the tokens above you.
Okay. Which door? I motion to the door in a whisper. Oh, the whisper was me hand gesturing.
Mm-hmm.
That, yeah, it's coming from there.
My rifle ready, and
I hear Adrian talking, but I don't know if he's talking to the kids or...
Yeah. No, I'm gonna knock on the door. Hola.
Oh, okay.
¿Cómo estás? ¿Puedo entrar? Can I come in?
Are you saying that loud?
At the door, yeah.
Okay. You
occasionally I will turn around and look back, so we don't get flanked.
Mm-hmm. You do not get a response from the door.
Can I, after he did that, is there a door on this side or no?
There is a door here.
This is the one that she was talking about, right?
No, this one.
Oh, it's the one. It's the one that she was at. Saying was the
Mm-hmm.
noise is what I was trying to do.
Wasn't it this door?
Yes.
Okay.
So I want to.
I'm gonna go inside this. I'm gonna open this door.
You open the door to reveal a little shower room.
I'm gonna go in here because he was just loud and I don't...
Hola, it's safe.
You hear a very muffled, still like crying, and you get back a very muffled. Like you can barely make it out, but you can make out maybe a little bit of, no, it's not. It's not safe.
Okay, don't shoot me. I'm coming in. I'm gonna open the door.
All right, you open the door.
I can't see very well, so I'll shine my flashlight inside.
And you don't see anyone in this room.
You're hiding the toilet? That's pretty genius. Your crew?
But now that you're in, you can hear it behind the wall. Perhaps in an opposite room.
What is this thing? I'll say up close to the wall, try to talk through it. What's on here with us?
I don't know, but it killed everyone. I locked myself in here as quick as I could. I've heard it. Everyone's dead. I heard them all die.
Stay calm. Just stay there. We're here to take care of it. It should be safe soon.
Give me a empathy if you got it.
Yeah, I'm pretty empathetic. If it kills us all, then it'll just kill you next. Don't worry about it.
You just hear like a, "What do you mean, man?" And then he like immediately like goes dead quiet. Like you can hear maybe the sounds of like heavy breathing from behind the door.
I'm stealthing down the hallway, but I point my gun at whatever I'm seeing through that door.
Mm-hmm. Roll me a stealth.
I think we got one survivor over here, Edward.
I'll put my finger up. Be quiet. And he points his gun at the door.
Are you? It sounds like you're far away from your mic. Are you pointing at this door?
Oh, yeah, I had the mic up. Sorry. No, I'm pointing at this door because I see my token sees something in there.
Oh yeah, that's
me.
Jess.
That's me.
Okay.
Friendlies.
As you have your door aimed, your weapon aimed, the two of you in the hallway hear an as a door ahead of you opens, and behind the door, well, you'll see what's behind the door.
By the way, I
Oh.
have my weapons ready.
As a standing very lanky and tall with huge bat-like ears is a very bloodied, very fanged creature.
Alright. It's time to lock and load.
By the way, I don't think I specified it. When Jess went in here, Jess was aware that he has her weapon ready in case anything happens.
Of course.
Initiative is up here. Okay.
Yeah, I have to get mine too. And
Alright. Is this how it was rolled? Alright, Diego, you're first. The door opens. I am going to ask for a sanity roll as you see this basically naked, blood-covered, half man, half beast.
Ooh, yuck.
We've seen things like these.
So, you fought man-bats before. This is a full-blooded vampire. I'm going to say you just lose 1.
Okay, so I think my sanity is 5, so let me add my stuff in. So down to 4. I want to run here and like slide on my knees, and then open my palm and throw the gunpowder towards its face while shouting a incantation to ignite into a bit of a blinding explosion.
Okay. Okay, so you're wanting to do... Alright, describe that again for me. Hold on.
So I'm running, and I know I'm running in front of Edward's sniper rifle, and so I want to slide down onto my knees to be a lower profile, throw the gunpowder towards its kind of face, and using magic I want to ignite it into like a flashbang into his face to stun him, basically, or attempt to.
Okay. I'll say it is your ritual magic versus his, what would be fair here, body?
Yeah, that's a good one. I will use 2 style points.
I throw some style in there.
Oof, that's not good a roll at all.
Let's see his body. This is basically this. I'm taking this as like an attack. So your ritual magic would be the attack. His body would be the defense.
Okay, that did not work very well. I'm going
You
to stay
throw
low,
the
though.
gunpowder in his face. You ignite it. It goes up, and you just see his mouth. Its mouth open with these blooded fangs as it just snarls at you.
Shoot it! And I'll kind of drop prone.
Jess, you hear, "Shoot it! Kill it! Shoot her! Shoot her!"
Can I peek out the door and fire off shots at it?
You certainly can.
Let's see.
And I'm also going to ask for a sanity roll. You fought a werewolf, you fought zombies, but has Jess fought a vampire?
I distinctly remember fighting a vampire, but I don't care.
Yeah, that's fair. So I will ask for a sanity.
Where is my sanity button?
It's going to be atop of your skill list, probably.
I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Okay, now I see it.
I think we had to make them.
Yeah, no, I found it. It was...
Alright, I'm gonna say I'm still gonna say you're gonna lose 1. You know, this might be the first big vampire you fought, but you're still pretty good. You don't get scared in the face of a giant, naked, bloody man.
No, it's not like he's throwing grenades, so we're good. If he had grenades, I'm like 90% sure I would lose all of my sanity.
Total sanity is...
I would like to
roll, right?
shoot my Beretta at it.
Sure.
And that's the gun I decided would be my holy blessed whatever weapon. So, can I shoot it?
Yeah, I believe our holy weapons got a +2 to attacks and damage. At least I think the holy shotgun that I have did.
Okay, I don't know if it affects everything. I think it only affects like
The unholy.
Yeah.
Which, guess what a vampire is?
Do I add a 2 to that?
Yeah, you're gonna add a 2 to your attack and damage against the unholy. If that is okay with Mr. Genuine Game Master Adrian over there. I believe that's how the holy weapons work.
It's good enough for now. I don't remember.
Okay, I'm just gonna add 2 to my attack because that's the only thing I can actually control. That was not that good of it.
Alright, I'm going to roll its defense. I'm going to count Diego's attack as an attack, so we'll get a -2 to its defense. So -2. Alright. You blast it, and you see the holy bullets fire through and land on the vampire and singe at its flesh and deal damage.
Crud.
Crud that you dealt damage to a vampire?
No, I'm just hoping that the rules aren't the same as if we fight it in the other game we played, because I have fought a vampire and now I'm remembering for that.
Also, don't mind these rolls that I'm about to make, which, yeah, don't mind them at all.
Is it healing itself?
No, just ignore these real quick. Don't pretend those don't exist. Those don't exist. You don't know about that. Because you did just fire a gun.
Mine was silenced, but yes,
Oh, that's true.
I understand.
So maybe they didn't hear you.
Yeah, Wraith Operatives.
Anything else from Jess? You attacked. Is that
I mean,
all?
Unless I'm able to do more damage.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So, well, the vampire's up next, and it sees a fresh target on the ground. Will it go for you? Is the question. It did just get shot by holy weapons. Let's see here.
If I were a vampire, what would I do?
Oh, I screwed up its initiative. It should have a 6 initiative because it's fast. That's fine. We'll just have it go now. Let's see. What would it do? Probably murder.
That's pretty on point.
I mean,
Sounds accurate to me.
let's be real with ourselves here. What would a vampire do? Murder.
Yeah, no, that tracks. That tracks.
Unless it's a classy vampire, then it might sip wine and threaten you.
Let's see.
I think this is the like brutal vampire, not classy top hat vampire.
No, it is not classy top hat vampire. Okay, so here's what's about to happen. This is a very fun vampire, and they have very fun special abilities. You see all of you. It's gonna use, because it's fast. It gets multiple actions. So its first action is you see it, like some of the blood that is coagulated all across it seems to like sink into its flesh, and it is going to use one of its blood points. Yep, that's a thing, blood points. And it is going to increase its body score by 1 point.
Gross.
And then it's going to take its second action. Hi, Diego.
Hello.
How you doing there, friend?
I'm shitting my pants.
Actually, you know what? No, yeah, you're on the ground. It's going to try and, It's gonna try and claw you. Yeah. So it's going to strike down with one of its claws, or try to. And you're going to take 1 point of damage as you feel these long, like, fingernails rake against your skin.
Gross. And ouch. Okay.
And then it is Edward's turn because it does not have the special ability to attack that move.
Edward will drop again into the door frame as it goes down to one knee, aiming, pulling the rifle up towards its target. He will level his Remington, which I am still need to figure out what the name of it was called again. Aim for its forehead. Try to blast a shot into it. Remington. And I will use one style point.
Okay.
So modifies that, and one shot go.
Holy crap!
Damn! Alright.
Forget how dangerous he is with this. But this is not
Damn!
This shot probably echoes over the entire ship.
Oh yeah. And because I have GM style points, I'm gonna spend 2 of mine on its defense. So 2 of mine on its defense. Alright. Okay.
Also, it is minused by.
It got back to its turn. So all those, I believe, stop when it gets back to that person's turn.
I thought it was at the top of the round.
I'm pretty sure it's when it loops back to the enemy.
For what? I missed it.
The negatives to being attacked.
When does the negative attack? Because I believe it was
top
at the
of the
top
round.
of the round.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? I thought it was
Yeah.
when it looped back to the creature.
I
no.
don't know. It's up to you.
I've always played it as top of the round, but let me know now so we can.
I'm going to treat it as when it loops back.
Okay. Okay.
So you strike the vampire and you take a big chunk out of it, but it is still ripping and roaring to go. And now with this one, you damn best I'm gonna roll perceptions for my wraith operatives.
Yeah.
I'm giving them some bonuses because that's a loud ass shot.
Who's Peter's friend, Adrian? What's his name?
Claw?
I'm pretty sure Claw would have heard that.
Yeah, and he's a zombie in New York.
He's also can't
He is
speak, you know, that's
stealthy up into that first shot, but this is like that elephant bolt action. One gun. If
I
they
was just
survive the
thinking.
first shot, they know you're there.
Yeah, alright. And he is... Let's see, I need to see something. I need
This
to
is
look
what
at my...
Jess referred to as all hell breaking loose.
Okay, so at the top, I need to do some math here about where my totally not Wraith operatives would be. I don't know what you're talking about. He'd be about there. They'd be about there. Alright, so here's the thing that's about to happen. Let me bring you down below.
Grenades, right?
Because he's going to be in the doorway.
Huh. Nice.
I'm going to throw him into the mix now. It is the vampire's turn.
Again?
And he... Well, this is the
he
top of the
changed the
round.
turn
I had
order,
to
yeah.
fix... Yeah, I had to fix his initiative.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Do we get another style point for GM mistake?
No, not this one. Not this one.
He just
I
wants
had
to
to
style dragon.
Let's see. I need to see something.
Oh, as he did that first shot, I imagined him going, just like saying, "And in the beginning was the word." He laid that, and you put that first bullet into him.
Okay. That is the thing. You did just blast a chunk out of it. It has a guy on the ground. Jess has holy weapons.
Clearly
I
go
missed
for the new
what?
guy at the end of the hall, obviously.
Yeah, clearly is what it's gonna do.
Oh, I see the wraith guy now.
Let's see. Okay. I will say you guessed it right. This is a feral vampire, so it's kind of just attacking indiscriminately. So I feel like there is a guy just directly in front of him, but he did just get blasted. I need to look at its smarts. It's not smart. So I think what it's gonna do is oh man. I have so many. This vampire has so many things it can do. I'm kind of lost.
Roll for it.
I could roll for it. That's a really good point. I'm just gonna roll. You know what? I'll roll. I'll roll a dexterity. I'm gonna actually roll one of its stats to determine what it does. All right, 4 on the dot. It's gonna try and bite you, Diego. It's gonna try and sink its jaws into your skin.
Okay, so I've gone. Do I have a -2 or no?
Yes, you have gone.
It was the turn order was weird. So how do you want to run it?
Yeah, it was you, then the vampire. Still kind of treating the turn order as the same. I'll say it's just flat now. It's just the same.
Okay, so 0.
Actually, this is kind of unique of how I'm gonna run it. I'm gonna roll its bite versus your body. You can probably beat that. You do indeed beat that. You're not gonna take any damage, so maybe you're able to shove it off you before it bites you.
Can you put feet up to catch it on the chest and prevent it from latching on? Trying to fend it off.
You do, and it's already down there. It's gonna try and take a second at you. So again, I'm gonna treat this an attack versus your body. Your body's gonna be treated as your defense here. I know it's a unique way to do it. So your body's gonna have a -2 versus its second attempt to bite you. It's gonna try and move your arms out of the way, or move your legs out of the way, or whatever you're blocking with, and try and sink its teeth into you.
Is that
all right? They cancel each other out. You are holding off the bites. As...
I imagine it's almost a little bit of jiu-jitsu, putting feet up, preventing him from getting in too close, kind of fending him off.
It's also, yeah, you have a rabid vampire trying to bite you as you're trying to kick it away. Let's see, I need to... Yeah, the Wraith Operative is going to move in.
He's the wild card. Is he after the vampire, or is he after us, or both? We have to figure out what he's going to do.
And he's going to fire his USP down the hallway, aiming at Edward. So a rat-tat-tat goes down the hallway, firing at Edward.
I am partially in that door, but not entirely.
So I'll give you a +2 to your defense as he fires.
Okay, and the defense, I go up here and roll. Okay, defense. Okay, and for my information, okay, the bot. How many hit points do I have? I think I see a maximum health of 6, and then sanity is your will and charisma. It's been a long time, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I have 6 hit points, and then I roll my defense. Okay.
All right, you are able to duck behind cover as the rain of fire comes down the hallway. All of you hear, the burst of bullets. Diego, your turn. You have a vampire trying to eat you and bullets flying down the hallway.
Okay. I want to... So it did claw me for 1 point of damage so far, right? So I've got an open wound.
You do.
Okay, I want to, while trying to keep him off with my feet, I want to grab my wound, smear my blood onto my fingers, and I want to use that for my component, and I cast a spell.
Okay.
Actually, I think for this to work better, I'd actually need to use my knife. So I will cut myself a little bit with my knife, and
All right.
then I will use that and tell it. I want to shout in the face of the vampire.
You're shouting in the face of the vampire.
I will shout attack, but in Spanish, whatever that is, attaque or something. And then I will throw my knife down the hall towards this guy. And I want to try to influence him to leave me and go after this guy.
Okay. This is going to be tough.
Okay.
So that is 3.
Okay, so 3 on both accounts. I will use 3 style points to nullify it.
All right.
So flat roll, and then you said, so there's the challenge is basically reduced, and then the successes is tough. So I need 6.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my last style point too. Then I'll use all 4, so I'll have a plus.
Or I'll say, you can go back and do that because you're removing the negative. I'll say the difficulty will go down to average.
Okay, here goes. Yes.
How does this come across?
So for Edward, probably distracted by the gunfire, maybe Jess might see it, but like I'm fending him off. I've got the blade in one hand and like probably putting my palm in its forehead to keep it from biting. I will slash my forearm so that there's my own blood on the blade. If you want me to take a non-lethal for that, I can. But then I will shout attack, and then I will throw the knife however many feet. It might only be like 30 feet down the hall, whatever I can do, but hopefully to draw its attention to see the next target that just started shooting at Edward. And then as long as it seems to be obedient, I will try to like roll aside. If I can, I'd like to move 2 squares, but if not, then this one.
I will say, as the knife is thrown down the hallway, at least to Jess and Diego, you do see its face flick up and watch the knife, and seems to be sniffing and like almost licking its lips as it aims towards the bloodied knife. And it is Jess's turn.
I kind of don't know what he just did, so I assume I should, which is.
You just gonna shoot it?
I'm gonna shoot at the vampire.
All right.
Oh, I forgot to add the 2 to that.
So you want to roll 2 more?
Yeah, they don't
All
work,
right, well.
so it's fine.
It dodges with quick speed away from your attack.
Of course it does.
It's got lightning speed.
Yeah.
Just chilling in the shower. Edward,
I don't
you just
know.
saw a bloody knife get whipped down the hallway towards a fully armored, like, decked out in all-black combat gear further away.
This thing, I think he would have turned towards that thing, the shots that have fired at him, but that thing didn't go down. My first thought was he would go bloody tosser as he turns his rifle towards down the other direction, towards who the person shot at him. Rotate. I can't. Okay. Rotate. Back to where he was. And he will aim down the corridor and say, Joe enters Kane. and he will level a shot. He's got a gun, like a big gun of some kind. That would be a decent target, right?
He has an automatic rifle in his hands.
At this point, we still might. He's actually going to try targeting the rifle.
Okay.
And
Interesting. I feel like that'd be a called shot.
it is a called shot. And is that minus 8, if I remember, something like that?
I thought it was only 4. What's the?
I've got the PDF open. Let me go to it.
Yeah.
Find out about called shots.
This is taking a very long time to load the PDF for some reason.
That's not it. Let's see. Called shots.
Oh, this is bleeding edges, that's why. Okay.
See if I can get there. Targeting specific locations. Held objects. If you're targeting a held object.
So it says, are you on table 4 too?
Yeah, it's in his hands, so I'm gonna call it a -4.
Oh, okay. Oh, I was expecting more. But he will target like a vital point on the weapon, and then he will try disabling a blow. Or I don't know if it's going to explode or just disabling his weapon by a pinpoint shot to his weapon.
Mm-hmm. All right, and I will roll his.
Oh, I forgot the -4, so that would be didn't roll very well. Only 8.
All right, so 8. I'll roll his defense. Yeah, with a big blast like that, I'm going to say 4. You fire. Yeah, you're aiming for the gun. You're not necessarily aiming for him, but the gun will like blow up in his hands. So I will say he will take 1 point of damage, but you basically shattered his automatic rifle. And it
That's
just
a nice
falls
shot.
to the ground.
That's a
And
nice
then
shot.
just ejects the casing and he kind of looks back to make sure the vampire's not on top of him after that.
The vampire's next.
Alright, so at the top, I need to move some people.
I think we have more incoming.
Oh. And torso, head, hand, limb, eye, -8. Okay, I was thinking they were all -8.
No, it's -8 is like a very small. Yeah, it's like a whole head.
You're like you're doing the Saving Private Ryan and shoot through the glass of the
Yeah.
sniper type
Yeah,
thing.
That's the kind of sniper he's going to try to. He's eventually going to try to be. His call sign. I mean, he knows you guys, so he's not really kidding with a call sign. But his call sign is Quartermain. He's supposed to be accuracy based.
Alright, the vampire is just gonna full sprint down the hallway.
Fuck yes.
It's sprinting, so it's doing like double movement, and that's basically going to be its turn. But it will get in the face of this guy. It will get in the face of Wraith 3-1, who, yeah, he's coming up. The other wraiths, though, because surprise, there's more than one guy. Who would have thought, right?
And Edward is normally very...
No, there's only one person that fit on the boat.
and Edward is a little shocked, and the rabbi goes running past him, and then he remembers back to Florida, where Diego took control of other people before.
And the vampire is like feral. It goes like sprinting, like arms out, like just ready for blood.
Do you think a sanity stem would work?
Maybe for me.
Is there a rule for shooting directly past teammates?
Yeah.
I think it's just you can rule it as a cover bonus, or it can be shooting into combat, which is I think also a called shot.
Alright, well, the Wraiths are trained, so I'll just give a cover bonus to the Vampire as Wraith 3 in the back tries to hit the Vampire. Honestly, the three of you give me perceptions, because they are shouting. Like, they have, like, walkie-talkies, but they're all are shouting as they're, shooting.
Hopefully we find out what they're doing here. No, I did not roll well on that.
I don't think any of us.
Diego got a 5. Diego got a 5.
Oh, good.
They're
So
speaking
Diego,
Spanish. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, Diego, you can hear them shouting out what basically equates to, you or at least the first Wraith, the Wraith 3-1, and now as the others join, you can hear them like communicating between each other, saying, other operatives on the boat, get rid of them. Don't kill the vampire, we need it. And then you can hear them shouting, like, vampire located. Get rid of the others. Keep the vampire. That is his turn, though, Diego.
Senorita Jess's orders should still stand. Kill them, because they're going to try to kill us.
That's why I gave those orders. I think this is my first rodeo with people trying to shoot.
Going to look around. What's in this room here if I go 1, 2, 3?
It seems to be a dining hall that is covered in blood.
Is there anything on the tables?
There seems to be, like, leftover pots and pans that haven't been put away.
Okay. 4, I think this is 4 from my movement. Can I pick up either, is there a plate or a pot here?
There's both.
Can I grab both?
Sure, a pot in one hand, a plate in the other.
Yeah, okay. I threw my knife, so I have both hands open. I do not have that talent that lets me move and stuff, so that's all I can do on my turn.
Alright, Wraith 3-1. I'm gonna roll him a sanity.
I will move myself here for the stream.
So I did give them sanities. Alright, he'll lose 1 point. And, he's going to back up to the door, but his buddy's in the way, and he's just going to take out his pistol. So that is his turn. The magic expert. It's going to go there. Jess. The vampire just sprinted down the hallway towards the wraiths.
Can I... do I have the quick... I think I have the quick draw. I don't know. Maybe I don't. Oh, I do have quick draw. Excellent. Can I get out my long weapon and... actually, I want to peek around the corner first with... Oh my goodness. No! I can't move my... I want to peek more around the corner so I could see...
Yeah, I find that it's hard to move them because it's hard. The door token is just over yours, and sometimes
My
Alright,
my long weapon. It was
Mhm.
slung over my shoulder, and I would like to snipe at a wraith because they're annoying.
Which one? I should have their name tags on.
The one that says Gregory in the front. Yeah, his name is now
Alright.
Gregory.
You're shooting the one who just took out his pistol.
Yeah, him.
Alright?
Boo-ba-doo-boo. Ba-doo-ba-doo. Boo-ba-ba-doo. That was not that good, but it's fine.
He technically was attacked once already from his gun, so I will give him -2.
More blood for the
You-
vampire to get at.
Yeah, you tag him, and you rip through his armor, like his shoulder, and more blood spills across the room. But that is you, Edward.
Alright, Wraiths are now our target. So he will lock another bullet as the next one falls into the chamber. He will target Wraith 3.3, kind of whisper to himself the neck bone, the head bone is connected to the neck bone, and launch into number 3. Where's the button?
Alright, I'm gonna give him some cover, because he does have 2 bodies in front of him. But I will roll his defense.
Ooh, that's rather low for me.
Well, you take his head off.
And a 300 win mag would take the head off too.
You know what's really funny? If you didn't kill him, Wraith 3-3 was going to close the door on Wraith 3-1.
I saved 3.1, even though I blew up his. Even though
Yeah, the bullet just goes whizzing past the vampire and the first Wraith and just takes the head clean off of the guy behind him.
Does the Wraith 3 need a sanity check for being covered in brains?
That's a fair point. I will roll a sanity for the Wraith behind him.
He is
He will
only
lose-
subtle. He is only subtle until the first shot goes off.
He will lose 2 sanity.
But once that first shot goes off, he's a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah. The vampire, because he can move and do many things. He's gonna rush at this Wraith and just try and take his throat out. And this Wraith has a -4 to his defense.
Just die now.
And his throat goes. And then the vampire is gonna continue past and hit the Wraith in the back.
At this point, I feel like we can go for the vampire now again.
He has his full defense, so he manages to block him out. The other Wraiths, they're still doing things. Wraith 3 is going to panic, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit! And back up and just spray and pray into the vampire. Let me roll the vampire's defense. Okay. Diego.
Diego, he's at the table. So I've got those 2 things are gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't want to go into the line of fire. So I'm actually maybe only gonna go 4. No, I do need to go here. I'll go 5. And I want to... I want to start preparing a ritual, but I don't want it to go off yet.
Okay.
So I'm going to drop down onto my knees again, and then I am going to use sound for my component, and I will just slam the plate against the pot to try to make a sort of a gong noise, and I want to start building a shield with the reverberation of the sound that's kind of like here-ish once I can launch the spell.
All right, we'll call this a tough, because you're using the vibration. It's not going to be the easiest. Yeah, I'm going to call this a tough.
That's fine. I'm going to just at least start my ritual.
Yeah.
Okay.
So go for that.
So for tough, that's 2 successes.
Mm-hmm. All right.
And then out of the difficulty, is it challenge 7?
I'm gonna call it a tough, but I'm gonna consider this middle ground, so it will be an average spell, but a tough check.
Okay, so 2 out of 5 then. Okay, that's my turn.
All right. This guy's just gonna sprint as much as he can. Jess.
I have this gun pointed. Might as well shoot it. And I'm going to shoot at not the wraith, the vampire.
You're going to hit the vamp?
Yeah. And we're going to submit that.
Alright, he's been attacked once, so he'll have -2. And you chose your Berettas to be holy, right?
Yeah, this one isn't holy.
It's not holy?
This one isn't holy, because I have this weapon.
You're using a sniper rifle now.
Yeah, I'm using my sniper rifle.
Got it.
You rolled
Okay.
for your Beretta, though. Is that correct? Because otherwise you're really far away.
Oh! Did I roll the wrong gun?
You did.
I'm sorry. Let me roll the correct gun. I did not have this one out. This one is the one I was rolling. I will re-roll that. Okay.
Yeah, it's 2 snipers at the end of a very long hallway.
Sorry.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, I rolled the wrong gun. My mistake. Yeah. But it is not a holy weapon.
Okay, so then because it is not holy, this is very interesting. Because it's not holy, you strike the vampire. The bullet hits, but it just shrugs it off. And still seems intent on devouring the wraith in front of him.
Okay. Well, that lets me know what I need to know about shooting vampire gun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was very informative.
All right, Edward.
I just saw her target the vampire, and the other one is kind of got cover. I think we'll switch targets back to the vampire, and lock the shot into its back. What you gonna say?
Nothing.
Okay, so it's defense at -4.
A bullet to the heart. I mean, it's not wooden.
Okay, hold on. Okay. You strike the vampire, and it does seem to connect and hit pretty hard. And it like whips its head around, blood just covered. And
we gotta detonate that. Hopefully that's a good thing. He looks to the others. Questioning.
It's gonna charge the wraith still. Yeah, it's gonna charge the wraith. I'm gonna roll your defense because you're new. Okay, it's gonna charge the wraith. So go right there. So let's see. It's gonna charge the wraith and then go out of sight as you see it try and dip around the corner downstairs.
The wraith? Or the
vampire. From around the corner, you all hear the sound of a door being booted open and a fire of gunfire. And a spray of gunfire.
From which direction? Downstairs?
No, from around the corner. From behind you.
That's ominous.
Wraith 3. I'm gonna roll his sanity. Is he gonna chase down a vampire? Is he gonna chase down a vampire?
You said they were trained.
They are trained, so he's first gonna run up over his buddies and shut the door. So you can't follow.
Yep, that'll stop us from following.
Diego.
There's a gunfire that just came on from the other side, right?
Yep.
Can I like swivel around and just try to like move my spell to be on the other side of the corridor?
Sure.
Here, basically?
Yeah, go for it again.
Okay, I'm gonna roll next ritual magic. Okay, so that's another +1, so I'm at 3 out of 6, was it? Or 3 out of 5?
Average, which is 4 to 5, I believe.
Yeah, okay, so that's +1 more.
Okay. The magic expert is going to do that. All right, and he's doing that. He's just full moving. Jess.
Sorry, I sneezy. Can I do a listen sound from the spray of gunfire? I know there was somebody who was in.
Mm-hmm.
What? Can I? Hold on.
Sure, do a perception.
Cool. I will do that. Perception. My perceptions previously were bad, but this one's okay.
I haven't had that in a long time.
Whoever was behind that wall has certainly expired.
Okay. It seems like all witnesses are being killed. Did I receive any tracking stuff from QB for this ship, or is it already being like tracked?
Considering they gave you the coordinates, they are likely already following it.
Eagle 1, armed and ready.
Eagle 1 armed and ready?
I guess Quantum Black is sending a blow.
That's the sound
of the spider
I hate
chief
to break
is coming.
You guys have been taking so long. There's a bomber ship overhead now.
Yeah.
They may not care about us, but they will probably care about cargo.
Yeah, no, they do. Cargo hasn't been messed with.
Ooh, you know what? I need to roll something against your perception. I'm gonna roll his dexterity because I didn't actually give him this. You hear you can hear with your perception. You can hear footprints rounding the corner, but you don't see anyone.
Do I know how close they are? Like, should it be in front of me?
It's with a 1 against your 4 perception, likely in front of you.
Can I just shoot where the
So
footprints
epic.
should be?
Sure.
That's
Let me
epic.
Let
I
me
hope
just
you.
go ahead and...
I hope you roll really well.
And can I
Your
toss
style.
one style point into this? Just
Go for it.
Just for kicks and giggles, because
Just for kicks and gigs.
they seem annoying. That was a really crappy shot.
Shot his foot
You-
though. That's still something.
You still managed to hit him, and you see blood flies
Does
as
it land on the invisible target?
well.
Wait,
Here's
did
the fun
you get a
thing.
+1 from shooting at point blank?
I did not.
Oh, okay. So roll one more.
Hey, please roll in my favor. Yay!
It's something.
So as you fire into this empty space and you see blood speckles go everywhere, you can actually see blue sparks flash as a figure reemerges. Whatever technology he had seemingly just faltered at your gunshot. And you can't really see his face because he has a mask, but you definitely hear like a startled "oh shit."
Yeah, well, his cover's blown, and that was my turn.
And
It
it's
was a good-
Edward's turn.
It was a good turn. Edward,
Oh.
finish my good work.
I could. Or, what kind of material is this door made out of? Could my bullet go through it?
They are like the metal doors.
Okay, so I'm probably not going to get much penetration, even with a big gun, at that distance.
You could try. The guy outside the door is going to have a lot of defense added.
I thought it'd be really cool. It's like, I shut the door, and then the bullet goes through the door and gets him anyway. But, it's a metal door. We'll turn to use my last bullet while in the chamber on this guy over here.
Alright.
Is this considered point blank still?
I
Or what-
would probably consider it point blank.
Just take the bonus. Don't say anything.
Yeah, you're going to kill him. You're going to kill him. You're going to kill him.
Technically,
last
point
bullet.
blank is the next square, but I don't think he can survive.
Oh,
Yeah,
That
you
not
You-
rolling very well.
blast
Oh, well.
him, and he kind of gets, just because of the point blankness, he gets sent against the wall, and he dies. He crumbles. And that is your go. The vampire
And that's the way the cookie crumbles.
is continuing on.
Oh, did he have a gun after he appeared?
He did. He had a pistol in hand.
Would that have been the type of firing that was shot into the wall? Was behind?
No,
us?
you heard more automatic.
Okay, so yeah, it would have been okay. More people.
So this guy
at-
is going to.
We're at a count of how many people, Diego? Did you say could fit in one of the boats?
That's funny.
Okay.
Traveling from Mexico to America.
Diego is now the expert on efficiently packing people into a transport.
Diego.
He's chanting. What the fuck? Chanting. The gunshots go off right next to him. That's still only one, so that is going to be not quite there yet.
But you are almost there, as it is Jess's turn. You can hear footsteps approaching, sprinting down the hallway from around the corner.
Okay, you say footprints. One set or more?
You can hear like the set of one person sprinting.
Lovely. I'm going to ready my weapon. Can I take aim if I don't have a target yet?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take aim.
Alrighty, so you're gonna take aim and sit there waiting for someone around the corner.
Yep.
Edward.
My gun is out of bullets, so I'm gonna have to take the full round and put 5 more bullets into this gun because that was one of the disadvantages of a bolt action weapon that's not automatic.
Alright, the vampire doesn't like being chased.
He will move just inside the bathroom as he
Got it.
five more bullets into his weapon.
And just, one of those real quick. Roll his body. Okay. This guy... Your shield is not up yet, Diego.
No.
So you see someone round the corner with a rifle, with an automatic rifle directly pointed towards you.
Ouch.
And they are going to unleash some spray and pray. Well, not much, but they will certainly try. So you do get hit by a bullet.
Yeah. You used too much of his ammo and it runs out at the last second. It's like, da-da-da-da, click.
Yeah, you do get hit though.
Yeah.
Does that affect?
I need to roll a willpower.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm supposed to roll, but I have a feeling that probably passes.
I'm gonna say yeah, it matches the attack, so I'm gonna say you're fine.
Okay.
Let's see. You're dead. Where did I put my other fella? There you are. Wraith Operative. He's gonna try and do something ballsy, not that you guys know what's happening. I'm gonna put my last style point into him. My last GM style point's gonna go into this Wraith.
Power from above descends upon Wraith 3.2, and his aura starts to glow.
And it doesn't do anything. Diego.
Can I make a quick intelligence check to see if there was one guy or more down the hall?
Sure.
Based off just my instinct. I have a feeling
This is the only
him.
guy.
Yeah. Okay, would you allow, even though I don't know if I'm actually able to and I don't have style to spend on it, but me to pick up my thrown knife, assuming it's in arm's reach, and run to try to shank him?
Well, let's see. You threw it from here. I'd say it's probably around here-ish, this blood spray.
If I could throw it that far, that's very impressive. I will, never mind that then.
I mean, you did say you threw it like 30 feet.
Yeah, it's like 5 squares, I think, though, right?
Would that be considered 5 squares?
If they're 5-foot squares.
Yeah, I guess it'd be right here then.
Yeah, that's a lot to ask, and I don't have style to spend on it.
You could smack them with your pot and plate.
That's true. I'll do that. I'll kind of try to roll forwards, and as I come up, I'm gonna try to whack him in the chin with the pot.
All right.
I guess that would be melee.
Yeah.
I'm not good at this. 2. Do I get a bonus for the pot? Is the pot like a 1 non-lethal or something at least? Never mind.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
But you hit him across the head with the pot and pan, or the pan and plate, and he just stares at you. Like, you smack him across. It's like one of those things where a really tiny guy hits the big guy from behind and he doesn't budge. Like, you smack him on the helmet, and he just, like, the barrel of his rifle is now on your nose. Like, that's the exchange there.
Yep. I just curse really loud.
Jess.
I was aiming last round, and what do you know? Right where I was aiming, somebody appeared.
Yep. So I think that's, what, a +2?
+2.
Aim is +2 per round. I think up to a max of 4.
I think it's a specialty with my scope, but I have aim.
I forgot to add the.
I have a different thing for my, but that's
well. How do you kill him?
Well, he's a little shorter. Sorry, he's a little taller than I expected. So I kind of hit him in the throat, and there's a lot of blood. Diego, you might want to back up because it's squirting.
Well,
I don't. I
the
just
blood-
stand up, drop the pan, put the 2 fingers up in the air. Yeah, fuck you!
The blood does spurt, and as you kill him, you coincidentally hear a scream from below deck of someone being torn to shreds.
Well, I think we're at boat capacity. And now it's time for the vampire. Are you reloaded, Diego? Sorry, are you reloaded, Edward?
Oh, you got like. Oh, party's over.
I'm gonna.
Oh, not yet. It's just
Limp.
getting started. Those were all the appetizers.
Are we out of combat for now? For a second.
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna limp. I'm gonna kick open this door. Is it a bedroom? I lost myself.
It appears to be like a storage room with a bunch of like crates and like luggage,
Toilet.
toilet.
I'm facing the wrong direction. This is a bedroom.
Bedroom.
I want to go in here. And if anybody is doing anything, I can wait. But I want to go to find another new tank top.
Sure.
And then I want to use the bloody tank top from the new wound and try to bandage my cut on my, like the gunshot on my leg and then my knife cut on the arm and just try to, can I try to patch myself up with medicine?
Yes, you can.
I'm untrained. I don't even want to try it. Never mind. I'm just, I'm just going to change my
You're just
shirt.
gonna limp.
Yeah. I'm just going to John Wick it, you guys.
How bad is he actually hurt?
I'm 2 down from health.
You'll be fine.
I will have the rifle up, but I stop moving down. It's like we've got no idea how fast vampires actually regenerate.
I'm going to pick up a gun from this guy.
Alright. He has a rifle, or an automatic rifle, like a USP, and a pistol.
Take the pistol.
I want to look over. Okay, this is a lunchroom.
I'm gonna
Okay.
move the bodies so you can actually see them better.
Well, I was
They're
thinking
really
we could
fun to
drag all
watch.
the bodies for a tasting for him, and then just,
Mm-hmm.
bang bang, mission complete. Have the cleanup crew come and deal with it. I say we tie bricks to all their feet and throw them in the ocean. And by we, I mean you can do that. I'll report into mission control.
I don't really want to drag these bodies anywhere. Can we just leave them? Okay, I'm gonna follow Diego. Edward downstairs. Now I'm doing it.
Yeah,
Alright,
sorry
so
about that.
Alright,
Wait,
so
where are we
you're
going?
all-
I
The
lost
vampire
everyone.
went this way. We heard the scream.
I was planning on coming with you, but I was answering children.
We're heading
I like
back
to
the way we
think-
came.
I like to think in character, Jess does shout that out, and it's just she has to respond to a text message from Tori.
It's like, are you okay? Oh yeah, vampire and just fighting a vampire. Vampire and a race squad.
Mm-hmm. Alright, I'll move you guys downstairs if you're moving.
Yes, we are. Though Diego is slow, so.
Sorry, I'm looking at the weapons list to see if pretty sure it was 3L. It looks like it is
Yeah,
a 3L.
I can tell you it was 3L. Here, I'll do an attack just to show it off.
Oh, I'm gonna clarify. I switched my gun to my
Mm-hmm.
holy hand grenade, and I top it off
Of course.
if at all possible. Yeah.
You pass the desecrated corpse of the last Wraith operative.
There we go. I had to find right.
Yes, my bad. You guys are down here.
I think he went back to his room. Actually, I want to roll a perception for
Sure.
where he went.
Can I check this body?
Yeah.
Does he have anything worth looking at?
Did you want to check all of them, or because Diego
This
seems to be looting the corpses?
guy specifically.
Nothing important of note. I mean, he has like a walkie-talkie on his chest.
I'm gonna speak into it. Your guys are dead. And then throw all
Damn.
around.
Give me an intimidation. Okay. You do not get anything back in return. But you definitely have, well, you might have pissed off the Wraith organization.
F the Wraith.
And Jess, you definitely do see footprints, clawed footprints in the blood, leading back towards the original room.
I'm gonna move to the corner. Diego or Jess, make sure as I move forward, make sure to cover tech behind us. He is going to move here and look around the corner.
The door is closed.
Was it closed before? Is there blood on the...
There is blood on the handle now.
Aw, good little boy went back to his room. Let's go shoot him.
Do you want me to do anything to... Yeah, let me go back. I want to go back over here and look specifically if he's got any explosives.
I'm wondering if you could hold the door magically. Do you do that?
I could try.
Give me investigation.
I already rolled a 1 for investigating him.
Oh yeah, that's true. So you pat him. He doesn't have any explosions.
I'm gonna take one out of Jess's book and drag the body with me. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Now, this time, if he's trying to eat my face, I'm going to let him eat his face.
Come in here. Good idea.
Look, now I'm not the only one without body armor. Do you guys have body armor? Actually, you guys might not have any body armor.
Jess has her stealth suit, so...
I have a stealth
That's not-
suit, and I think I had like a +1 underneath, but I couldn't do anything more than that with the suit.
Well, I think typically the bodysuit's like wearing a wetsuit,
Yeah.
so it's
Mhm.
if you're wearing armor over it, typically, I
Okay.
think is what it is.
Okay, so then no, I don't. I have any,
Assault
but
vest, defense +4.
So you're
But I
good in
had
combat.
yeah, I had access to better body armor, but I don't usually wear it with stealth gear.
So I'm the well, if Edward's in body armor, then he's got some, but I have my own body armor.
So you guys set up to the door that has bloody claw prints on it now.
Sounds like a good
Yeah.
time.
Carefully move along, keeping my gun trained on the door until I'm. Let's not leave that.
I'm going to take out my pack of cigarettes from my vest pocket,
Okay.
and then I'm going to light one. And
Okay.
stick it back in the pack, and then I'd like to make a spell, please.
Okay.
You're making a magical smoke bomb?
I'm gonna try to make well, hopefully a bomb, but we'll see what I can do.
I have grenades.
You have
Roll.
You have grenades? I'm gonna pull
I
out
took
that
them from
cigarette
Amber.
and just start. I'm gonna just smoke it instead and save the rest of my pack. Be my guest.
I reach into my bag. Do you want grenades, flashbangs,
Blow the.
tranquilizer needles, or are you going insane?
I'm pretty sure vampires are not immune to being blown to smithereens.
I hand you 2 grenades.
Oh, I get the
I'm going
honors.
to
I
delete
see. I
this.
see.
I'm going to delete 2 from my sheet, and now
Thinks
He
back to the fond memories of Graves saying no grenades. Comes back to his mind.
No, it's these are confiscated from Amber.
Can I
I
dual
need
wield 2 grenades and pull 2 pins out
Sure.
at the same time?
Okay, so
hold on, I need some better music than this.
hold on, I got some music for you.
Okay, yeah, you handle the music. Also, yes.
So you're gonna pull the pins. Are you opening the door as you pull them?
Yeah, kick open the door first.
All right, open the door. I want initiative. You can still pull the pins. And this is gonna be initiative from the vampire versus Diego.
Okay.
Okay, so we don't need to roll it.
That's gonna
Not
get
yet.
me, guys. I'm dead.
You're
It's
not
got
gonna
like a
roll
+4.
yet.
Oh, I already rolled, sorry. You can delete me, I can re-roll if you
Well,
want.
no, the others aren't gonna roll yet. You go first, Diego.
Okay, I want to pull the pins and toss the grenades in, and then close the door.
All right, it's difficulty 1, so unless you fumble and get a 0,
That might be possible given the fact that I
is-
have 2 dice.
it is
Athletics.
athletics.
Never use grenades, folks. It's okay.
Can I
Do you want to donate your style?
yeah.
You just go in and floor kick them inside. So
All right, I will allow donations of style here.
do I have to roll them though,
Edward.
or do you, how do you do that? Am I rolling her style or is she rolling her style?
I will roll. Just roll, unless Edward's adding any more.
I'll
there's-
I'll donate 2.
All right, roll 3 dice, Diego. 1 success is enough to do it. So you throw these 2 grenades in, slam the door shut, and you just hear boom. I'm not even going to ask you to roll for the damage as you open the door after a second, allowing the smoke to dissipate. And after you open the door, there's a crater in the metal container. And there's vampire all over the place.
I feel that really was like Jess and Edward both running up behind me and kicking the grenades in.
That's exactly how we're going to explain the style points. So you guys see Diego pulls the pins and then fumbles them.
He's like,
And
oh
then
shit,
Jess
it's right
and
there.
Edward, you both run up, kick them in, and slam the door shut with the vampire dead. And since it's a little late here, I'm gonna take us right here
Is there any kind
and
of
say,
noticeable trophy that he can take? Or
"Oh,
is it
it's
just
give me
Vampire
give
teeth.
me give me an
Vampire teeth.
investigation. Give me an investigation -4."
I'll do it. I'm curious.
No.
Sure.
How did I get 0?
Roll investigation -4, Jess.
This is gonna be really crappy because I
As
don't.
the final
really
the
have that
final roll before the cleaners come in.
much. Hey, I got 1. That's
You
kind of.
find a single chipped tooth.
I'll take that and. Wait, are cleaners getting samples for Quantum Black?
The cleaners are going to go up clean. That depends on if you want to stay here and witness that.
No. No, that sounds like way too much work. I give the tooth to Edward.
So you take the chipped tooth of the vampire and give it to Edward, and you get back on your boat and exit. You call it in to Quantum Black. The cleaners are on their way. So what is it? You definitely got a success point. You definitely got a danger point. What are the other ones? Wisdom and 1 success, 1 danger.
I definitely learned that holy guns don't work as well on vampires. That's definitely something I learned.
He
That's
thanked
fair.
he thanked Jess for the trophy. It said my trophy room needed something.
Mm.
Let's see here.
If I had a beaker and science equipment from the doctor, I would have sent him back a.
So let's see. 1 danger, 1 success, 1 participation. The roleplay point. And then, wisdom. You also did learn that the wraiths are active and Biosafe was trying to have vampires for some reason. So I'm going to give you everything, yeah.
Sweet.
You're going to get all 5 XP points, and we shall end the game there as we know it.
Thank you for the fun game, and hopefully we'll see you again in Season 5.
I wish I had a beaker to send the doctor a sample because he would have been extremely curious.
Oh yes, he would have been all over vampire blood.
But before we
He
end,
would have.
did what happened to the cargo ship at the end of this? Did a spider team take care of it, or how did we get out with the mission of our boxes?
Oh, the
We got the
boxes. The boxes are successfully delivered, and Diego and Edward probably don't get a message, but Jess definitely gets a job well done message from the Quantum Black higher-ups.
Nice.
I send the doc a separate message of exploded vampire guts in a cargo container. Pretty sure it was bioengineered. You'd be all over that. I didn't have any beakers, so you deal with the cleanup crew.
And he doesn't actually send you this, but he sends you a text message like, "I'm surrounded by zombies, what are you talking about?"
And I guess with that, now I shall end the recording. Until we meet again, amigos.